You've never seen this game before, ever, in life. This is all new to you. I'm gonna, hypnotize you into thinking this is something new that you've never seen. You have never seen Ven Literally Cries play this game. Ooh, I need a pendulum. Here's a Rick. You have never seen Ven Literally Cries play this. Watch Rick Sanchez on my finger. You have never seen me play this game before. Not last year, not this year, not 4 months ago, that's for sure. You have never seen this game. This is all new content. Raven only provides new content to their viewers this year. This is... Oh my god, he's swinging so fast. No, if you tried to follow that ever, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're playing Monster Prom now. For anyone who needs a catch up, and by that I mean the VOD viewers. Hey guys, tried to play Sucker for Love, totally started crashing my stream, so I'm playing Monster Prom again. I'd apologize, but I'm not sorry. Let's go! 1 player. I have no friends with me right now. Full game! We've never read this before. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. I am Brian! I've never played this game before.
Yeah.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates, Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire, my beloved. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. I am in love with him. Liam DeLioncourt. I don't know these characters. Liam DeLioncourt, 400-something years old, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. He hates me. Yay! Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. She's so hot. I don't know these characters. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we are now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose what kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever. Team will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Which is the coolest mythological creature? I'm going to try to appeal to... I don't know. I always appeal to the same 2 people. I don't know if I should try to get a different ending with one of them or go completely rogue. I might go completely rogue. I just don't know how to appeal to any of the other characters. Okay, the invisible hand of the free market, this weird creature I drew when I was 6, which is clearly super derivative from other mythological creatures, but it's super cool and it's my OC and my spirit animal, okay? A sphinx who's super turned up and ready to party, and she wraps all of her riddles. She still kills you if you don't answer correctly, but she wraps the riddles. I like this one. I'm creative. School's outdated and lame. We need a new school subject. ASAP. Turning people into your puppets through emotional warfare and deception 101. Critical thought. I mean, damn, this country could really use a subject like that in schools. How to correctly punch a crocodile without terrible consequences. I feel like I can tell who each of these appeals to. That one. What would be the most appealing in a love partner? Soft fur. I wonder who that is. A taste for party. I wonder who that is. I don't know who any of these is for. I have no clue. I have no idea. Okay, so this one's obviously Scott. This one is Polly. That one's probably Miranda. That one's Liam. This is probably Damien. That one also might be Damien. And that one might be Vera. See, I was just gonna choose randomly, but now I know whose appeals to whose. They couldn't have made it more obvious whose is whose. Fuck. Okay, whose voice do I want to be doing the whole time? Vera's, I guess, but I don't know which one's her. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I've never played this game before, and I don't know any of them. And if you say otherwise, you're a liar. Anyway.
Sure.
Sure? Okay. Let's go to... What do I need? What do I need? I need fun. Which one's fun? Let's go have fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point, there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. Let's fucking go. You see Miranda and Vera chatting away, their eyes gleaming, the gleam of the scheming. Crowd surfs isn't doing nearly as well as I thought it would. Oh, if it isn't Brian.
Fellow classmate.
Would you like to be a customer? Once upon a time, surfs were only for the rich and fabulous, like Vera and myself. But now, thanks to our app, Crowd Surfs, you too can have your very own crowd-funded surf. The app is being generously funded by my royal family, who wish for everyone to experience the joys of royalty and get richer off of it. I think our business might be failing because the surfs are simply not of high enough quality to maintain customer interest. The surfs need to have more enthusiasm for their jobs. We need to recruit from the right locations. Don't be absurd. If there's one thing being royalty has taught me, and there's definitely more than one, it's that you can trick anyone into doing anything as long as you give them the right incentives. But why not start with the easily manipulated in the first place? Brian, what do you think? Oh, Vera's right. Why not recruit people who want to be bossed around at a low... Well, okay.
Oh, not bad.
Oh, I like that quite a bit. Excuse me, but if there were conventions for daddies, I am quite sure I would know about them. My father is one of the most powerful dads I know, so if he was not invited... Just stop there, Miranda. Trust me. How does this sound? Free lifetime of submission, dirty talk guaranteed, dress code, come as you are? Vera, with the help of a confused Miranda, goes to the next leather daddy convention in town. Next time you see Vera and Miranda... I forgot to change the game I was playing! Fuck! Hold on, Twitch! I'm so sorry. I am a fool. I am but a fool. Oh my god. Dating monsters for the first time. Got it. My bad. I completely forgot to change that. I am nothing but a fool. I just thought of it like out of nowhere and I'm glad I did. The next time you see Vera and Miranda, they seem much, much happier. These serfs we recruited are so enthusiastic to serve, almost inexplicably so. And as an unexpected fringe benefit, all of the serfs keep trying to one-up each other's uniforms. So I created a line of latex and leather wear that's making almost as much as crowd serfs in the first place.
That has been quite pleasing.
It's a win-win-win situation. But don't worry, Brian. I won't ask you how you know so much about the fetish community. Yay! Siding with Vera always makes her happy, and to show her appreciation, she gives you 2 money she earned, and you gain 1 smarts. I didn't expect that, but cool. Alright.
Sure.
We're sitting over here. You take your seat beside arguably the two coolest monsters in all of Spooky High. Here's hoping you can keep up with them. Vera, are you eating manticore steaks again? Yes, and it's delicious. Don't you know the amount of cruelty involved in the mainstream meat production industry? Yes, and it's delicious. Besides, Liam, you're a vampire. Don't you only consume things that are dead? Well, yes, I suppose, but it's always ethically sourced, organic, free-range, and human. The human population is out of control, and eating them is the most environmentally responsible thing to do. Listen, Liam, I happen to have a personal feud with every single animal I eat. I make sure to meet all of them first and ensure I'm devouring only the ones I hate the most. It makes it extra tasty. Well then, surely you can inflict such pain without going through the cruel meat industry and supporting factory farming. Isn't home cruelty better anyway? You may actually have a point there. And if I get my hand in the pot, I can inflict even more effective and specific pain. And I bet there's a way to make money off this too. I love her lust for money. I love my sugar mom. Hang on, somehow I've ended up arguing against my own interests here. Liam, do you want to find innovative and creative ways to move society forward, or do you want to oppose cruelty like every other weak mainstream loser? You can actually hear Liam's brain shaking as he struggles between his desire to be perceived as ethical and his desire to be perceived as creative. Maybe you can step in and help out. Okay, the animals you kill may lose their lives, but what about their afterlives? Instead of letting their spirits go to waste as the byproduct of the meat industry, let's serve the eternal souls as a side dish. Liam, animals are already suffering from ignorance. If Vera wanted to increase their pain, the best we can do is to teach them the concept of death so they really fear their fate. Let's educate cattle on metaphysics. Oh my god. This one? Okay, good. Perfect! I knew there was a way to monetize, and it keeps the animals from ever gaining an eternal resting place. What the hell is it with Vera and animals? But now the cruelty is extending even beyond their deaths. Hell yeah, it is. Thank you for getting the ball rolling on this excellent scheme, Liam. And thank you, Brian, for nailing down the specifics. Neither of you get royalties, though. That being said, I will get you a double scoop of Rocky Road sole with sprinkles on top. Yum! Maybe? You don't know, you've never eaten a sole before. But it sure is delicious getting Vera's approval. My green girlfriend. We match.
Sure.
Alright, what else do I need? I need boldness. Let's go be bold in the bathroom.
Show me that money.
Oh, fuck. I didn't realize you were there. Hey, why would you study and prepare for your future when you can come here and buy some weird shit instead, am I right? Sure are. Selling a corpse, like some of the fashion accessory, it's not as if I'm trying to dispose of it. Oh, no. What the hell does any of this mean? That gives you creativity for sure. This one gives you, charm? Or that gives you charm, and this gives you boldness.
Catch you later.
What do I do with that? I just bought a PR agent, and I don't know why.
Sure.
How do I use it? What the fuck do I do with that? Okay. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs, spending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? You gain 2 money. Cool, thanks, I guess. You spy Vera and Liam engaged in their favorite pastime, a variation of people watching called monster
So
judging.
pathetic.
Hold on, I need to blow my nose real quick. And enjoy looking at these two beautiful, beautiful monsters. This should take me like 2 whole seconds. What is it about this game? I swear, not the last time I played this game, but the time before that, my nose was running like the whole time. I think I just have allergies. It's okay. It's all good. And I'm back. Okay. My nose is clean. Let's get back to it. My hair probably looks ridiculous, oh my god. And I don't know how to fix it and look at it. Okay, hold on. Okay, I hope this is alright. Okay, I'm gonna wear my I Heart Hot Moms hat, but in post, make it say, I love hot monsters. LOL. Just kidding. I can't see. I'll flip it that way. Just for shits. Okay. Ugh, what, do you see what she's wearing? Newsflash, lime green stripper boots do not go with chupacabra fur. Oh my god.
So mainstream.
At least she made a choice. I've already seen 6 people wearing the same Air Gorgon sneakers. We really are the lucky ones, Liam. Most people are just absolutely hideous. But even their hideousness is mediocre. Most people are hideous, but I've yet to see one who's the most hideous. I wonder what such an abomination would even look like. This one, I think. I know what's up. Ah, yes! I've always said that a person's insides could be even worse than their shell. A passing hermit crab dragon... Oh my god. A passing hermit crab dragon hybrid glares at her, but Farah doesn't seem to care. I mean, unkempt eyebrows are gross enough, but an unkempt esophagus? The mind reels. I will admit, as repulsive as I find most people, it would be hard for me to ignore an exposed circulatory system. And there's nothing more hideous than being drawn to repulsive people just because you're thirsty. I can relate. I've seen Polly drawn to some pretty repulsive lowlifes herself when she's thirsty. Of course, that's a different kind of thirst, but the principle certainly holds. Ah, the innocent joy of bonding over mutual derision of the appearances of others. You gain 2 fun and 1 creativity. Cool. Is that what I wanted? I don't remember. I don't remember what my goal was there. I get to talk to Scott. I mean... I clicked the wrong one! Oh my god, I forgot which girl I was meant to talk to. I'm a fool. I'm a homie hopper. Shit. As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, I'm a fool. I'm a fucking idiot. You see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware. Ooh, what's this one for? That's the forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers. And that one? That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is tuned to A minor as is proper. What about this one? That's the dairy knife. It's for milk. Wow, do people ever invent new silverwares? All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon. A genius of true subtlety? Genius and subtlety are your middle fucking names. You suggest the ultimate new silverware? I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not trying to appeal to either of these characters. So I'll appeal to my sweet little werewolf boy. My favorite silverware! Egads, how crude! I know, right? My only more favorite silverwares are face and mouth. Scott, I think you're misunderstanding the purpose of silverware. No, I don't think so, look! Scott reaches into his backpack and pulls out 2 silver hands, a silver face, and a silver mouth. He holds the hands in his hands and the face in his mouth and devours his lunch in a highly counterintuitive way. I stand corrected. You're not standing, you're sitting! Anyway, now I gotta go put on some ointment. All that silver is really bad for my skin. Oh, poor soul. Scott lets you put the ointment on him. Nice! What the hell was any of that? Okay.
Sure.
Alright, I need boldness? Maybe this time I'll actually get to get it. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, gain 2 boldness, let's go! Afterwards you discover you've been poisoned and only Vera has the antidote. She does this all the time, it's how she invites you to hang out.
Hey there.
There you are. Thank you so much for coming. I'm embarking on a new criminal enterprise and I need a consigliere. I don't know what that word is. I've never seen that word in my life, I don't think. The idea is simple, yet brilliant. Think Uber, but for killing people. I call it murder. But it turns out the market is flooding with assassination apps, and blood. I need a way to get ahead of the pack, and since you're such a good advisor, oh god. It's the ones where they're alone that it gets stressful, because it's like, you're not exactly, like, trying to pander to one person or another. It's literally, one is right and one is completely wrong. And it's harder to tell the difference. Only service that offers free-range organic murders. Viral marketing, I guess. Damn it. You can do that? That's brilliant. You can use my private chemical weapons laboratory. But soon. You fool! Your virus didn't make everyone love murder, it made them love murder! Just regular murder, with an E before the R? This is a disaster. People are just running around stabbing each other, cooking each other with flamethrowers, running each other over with tanks. It's horrible. I mean, it's completely obliterated demand. For my product. Why buy the cow when you can get the murder for free? Now I'm going to have to wait for the government to develop a vaccine before I can resume my life of crime. Again. In her range, Farrah totally forgets to give you the antidote to that poison you drank earlier. You lose 2 boldness and 1 charm. Fuck off! That's upsetting.
Sure.
Okay, I need to get my charm back. Going to gym, baby! That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. Later, you see Vera cackling to herself in the hallway, which is whatever, but you might as well find out why. Just practicing my prom queen acceptance speech in my mind. It's not like the title bears any meaning whatsoever, of course, and I really do consider the whole thing way beneath me. However, considering how much meaning other girls put on it, I can't risk some uppity bitch thinking she's better than me. Plus, it's not bad branding either. I could see using a victory to start a line of success. Prom queen accessorizes guaranteed to get you the... Hold on. I could see using a victory to start a line of successful prom queen accessories guaranteed to get you the win. I started reading that at such a weird tempo that it really confused me. Perfect prom shoes, the right makeup, fancy knives to take out your opponents. Speaking of which, I assume this goes without saying, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'll be doing a blood ritual to ensure my win. I still haven't found the exact details yet, but I'm optimistic that at least some of the items will be found in the shop. The only question is where exactly I can find the details for a proper blood ritual. Why don't we ask the coven? Of course, I knew those basic bitches would come in handy one day. That's so mean. Actually, I really didn't. I always thought they were pretty useless, but I'm never mad to be proven wrong when it serves me. Using the skills you gain during an extra credit summoning seminar, you call forth the coven. What is it now? Is there some emergency? Is the world in need of saving? Of course not. The world is the worst. Why would I ever want to save it? No, I just want to be prom queen and I need some blood magic to guarantee my victory, and I figured you three could do something productive for once.
What do you mean for once? We're the ones constantly saving you from destruction. We're the ones who...
Yeah, whatever. Just tell me how to cheat my way into being prom queen, or I'll start a rumor that you're just a mega swarm of bees in 3-people suits.
Why would that... Ugh, whatever. Here's what you need for the ritual. the blood of a former prom queen, the tongue of a goat, and the earrings of an ancient goddess. But good luck getting those. Thanks. When I need your opinion, I'll ask for it. You did ask. And now you answered, so you can leave. In a puff of aggravated smoke, the coven disappears. Let's split up. You check the shop, I'll grab a goat, and meet you in the bathrooms when you're done. Well, guess you're involved in some blood magic now. Sounds fun. You gain 2 fun and 1 charm. Cool. Alright, need boldness and money, I guess.
Sure.
Sit at the table with the right girl this time. Who the hell is that? I'm so mad that I did that. I'm genuinely so pissed off. Okay. Vera's drinking her customary lunchtime scotch because you can drink whatever the hell you want at this school, but Scott's not making it easy for her. Hey, Vera, what you drinking? What? Scotch. Why? Because it smells like a delicious forest fire and I'm curious. What's it called? Scotch. Yes? No, that's what it's called. What? Scotch. Yes? No, I'm not saying your name. I'm saying the name of the drink I'm drinking. It's scotch. It's mine? No, it's mine. Then why is it called Scots? That's just what it's called. Oh, is it like an energy drink for Scots? I mean, it's like an energy drink for Scottish people. Hey, I'm a Scottish person. I'm as Scottish as it's possible to be. I'm the most Scot. No, what'll it take to get you to drop this issue? Scott's not gonna drop it unless you do something, so you cut in and say. Yeah, it's called Scott's, but today's the opposite day, so everything that's Scott's is actually Vera's. You're right, Scott. The drink is your birthright. Okay, no. Don't you mean today is an opposite day? No. Aha! I'm not sorry, not Vera. I guess I'll be taking your drink. Wink. Wait, time out. If everything that's Scott's is Vera's, do I have to give Vera all my stuff? Yes. Oh, okay. And does Vera have to give me all of her stuff? Sure. Unfortunately for you, I have no stuff. All my possessions are owned by cleverly disguised shell companies. Now hand over your wallet. Okay, okay. Boy, opposite day sure is the best, isn't it? It sure is. After Scott leaves you alone, you and Vera definitely don't spend all of his money on cocaine. Oh my god! That's not what I expected.
Sure.
Alright, boldness. Are we going back to the bathroom? Cool. That day you skip class intending to spend the term in the bathrooms, but you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the Monster Scout and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathroom, you've totally gained 2 boldness. Okay. You notice Vera standing in the corner, pissed. I've never looked at the walls of the thing. There's a number and it says call me and Jekyll loves Hyde. Aren't they the same person? Death overrated. Is it butts? Is the word butts? That would be funny if it was. Okay. What looks like a fresh braid on the back of her head is actually 2 of her snakes fighting. Poison's flying everywhere. Oh, I'm okay. It's just Hissy and Bob having another disagreement. Bob? Hissy and Bob. One that makes sense, one that makes absolutely no sense, but I love it. It happens. This time they can't decide whether Miranda's domain should be called a kingdom or an empire, and it's like, who cares? I'm telling you, if they weren't my hair, I'd sell them to Thailand, where they eat snakes. Okay. Snakes that face you when they don't have jobs, put them to work building your evil empire. That was what makes sense to me. I'm so bad at this! Anytime, I just don't go to the bathroom anymore, ever. Me. It's a bad idea. It always makes you less bold. No, you misunderstand entirely. You see, they are working. They're just very, very bad at it. I mean, have you ever tried to teach a snake to orchestrate a coup? It's like herding cats. Except instead of cats, they're snakes, and instead of hurting them, you're teaching them to undermine a sovereign government. And so instead of sowing the seeds of dissent through a calculated disinformation campaign, the stupid things end up arguing about what empire means. I've had it! Doing her voice is so breathy, I'm like running out of breath. It's cool. And fun. Vera takes her comb and starts violently beating at the snakes. You're pretty sure that's not how combs work, but you decide to... Oh my god, you decide to split before she tries the same trick on you. You lose 2 charm and 1 boldness. I definitely was like running out of breath and getting lightheaded. Unnecessarily. That's cool.
Sure.
Okay. What the fuck is wrong with me? Let's go get money then, I guess. Right? That's what that one is? Yeah. That day you spend some time in the library's PC playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gained too many. Cool. You spot Vera at the computer next to you, deep in contemplation. You offer her a penny for her
One
thoughts.
and only Vera Overlin.
My thoughts are worth significantly more than a penny, but I'll invoice you later. I'm trying to launch a new legitimate business venture. I'm sorry, I mean scam. But I'm not sure how best to recruit customers. I'm sorry, I meant to say gullible suckers. I've got no trouble finding victims in real life. My snakes use their tongues to smell weakness, but snakes can't use their tongues on the internet. I know, I was surprised by that as well, so any ideas? Okay. I feel like I want to go with my gut, but my gut is also telling me go with the opposite of my gut because that's how it's worked every single time. Flashing banner that says you will literally die if you don't click this ad right now. A post on Reddit asking for suckers to join your new scam. If they're really suckers, they'll join anyway. One of them's probably smarts, one of them's probably creativity. Or boldness. So go for smarts, because I don't have boldness. What the fuck? She's gonna hate me. She's not gonna go to prom with me. I'm an idiot. That's just crazy enough to work. Well, I'm all for outsourcing. It's how I managed to fire all the workers at my telecommunications startup. Why don't you make the post? That way you're liable if anything goes wrong. You failed to hear that last part and do exactly as Vera says, but in your excitement you accidentally post to the subreddit. Please arrest me for the scam I'm doing. /please arrest me for the scam I'm doing. The police are on their way before you're even out of the library. Vera denies the two of you both have ever even met. Okay, cool. You lose 2 smarts, 1 boldness. This is going so well. I love it. Alright, time for lunch.
Sure.
It's the coach. I want to at some point try to get the ending with him, because that would be funny. Watching Vera eat is usually pretty disturbing. Her snakes eat at the same time she does, but at least it's usually... Excuse me. At least it's usually quiet this time. However, Scott is doing his best to change that. Go, Lefty! Gobble that mouse! No, no, watch out for Wiggles coming up from behind! Use that tongue! Go! He does this every week or so, whenever my snake needs a meal. He seems to think snake eating contests are a competitive sport. Also, I don't think he realizes that an actual snake eating contest would probably involve people eating snakes. I tried charging him for tickets to get him to stop, but he actually pays to do this. He keeps track of each snake's statistics on a little index card. He's even given them names. Go Slither, go Bendy, go Sanchez, go Snake Snake! Those aren't their names. God, no matter how much he pays for the tickets, it isn't enough. This seems like a really tense situation. You resolve it in the only way you know how, by opening your mouth and yelling. Boring. This is nothing compared to earthworm eating contests. What? There's a more exciting sport than snake eating contests? You gotta tell me about it! Oh yeah, earthworm eating contests are literally crawling with suspense. And even better, they're going on all the time, with thousands of players in each game. Thousands? Where's the game? Where do I go? Anywhere there's dirt. Anywhere? There's dirt in so many places! So many places that aren't here. Get going. Sport that game or whatever. I will, Vera. I will. I swear one of these days he's going to decide choking on his food is a sport and die. Well, you hope Scott doesn't actually die. The main thing on your mind right now is how Vera's smiling at you. Nice. That's what you love to see. Whew. Am I running out of breath or what? Jesus Christ, this is exhausting. Who knew talking was a sport? Okay. Smarts. Let's go to class. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monsters' nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. Gain 2 smarts. Nice. You're making your daily protection payment to Vera when suddenly... Everyone, stop what you're doing and look at my majestic visage! The interdimensional prince! Muscling in on my territory, are you? Not at all, my darling Viperess. I am here strictly on a business capacity. Business, you say? I am all ears. Except for my snakes, which are all tongues and teeth. It's simple economics, my love. You're an aspiring crime kingpin. I'm a prince. I propose a merger. A merger of our resources, our minds, our bodies, and our spirits.
Not bad.
Interesting. Oh no, Vera's getting out her calculator. If she decides this merger is financially viable, good luck asking her to prom. But how will you undermine Vera's confidence in the prince's financial status? What do either of these mean? Replace all of his gold with fish, steal all of his money with your high-frequency trading algorithm, Carl. I can't tell what either of these would be for. Ugh. Why am I tired? It's only 10 o'clock. I'm so normal. Okay. I can't tell which is for which. One of them's probably... Fun or creativity is probably this one. This one's probably smart, so... This one doesn't seem very smart. This one. Can I do one thing right, ever? I need to go with my gut that the one that I feel is wrong is the right one. You unleash your pet computer algorithm on the Prince's financial network, but you didn't anticipate the warping effects of interdimensional travel. Carl becomes self-aware. It turns out Carl doesn't like being forced to bankrupt random princes you don't like. Carl doesn't even like you. He teams up with an extra-dimensional insect conglomerate to buy all your clothes and sell them to an army of huge, intelligent wasps. Okay, I know we're talking business just now, but that's going to have to take a backseat to my #1 favorite activity, watching an idiot get stripped naked by giant moths. You love watching idiots get stripped by giant moths as much as the next monster, but it's different when the idiot is you. 2 boldness and 1 smarts. Cool. Oh my god, my stats are so skewed right now. Jesus Christ. I'm fine.
Sure.
I need to get my boldness back. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority, but you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of the eternity, so you do some graffiti on the wall. No way! The graffiti says I'm bold as fuck, and you know what? It turns out the wall... It's a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall! A deep voice resounds from within the walls and says, well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold, and then you gain 2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyways, lucky you. In the course of your activities, you come across Vera and Polly, hatching yet another scheme. You sneak a little closer so you can eavesdrop. Listen, this has been a fruitful partnership so far in terms of making people look like imbeciles. But I think it's time we monetize. Sick burns don't buy fresh outfits.
Yeah, fine, whatever. I guess I could use some new thongs or whatever, but like... I don't want to stop making people look dumb just so we can make money. I don't want to sell out.
Personally, I can't wait to sell out, but you have a point. We can't sacrifice our brands. The question, of course, is how do we do both?
Yeah, how do we get rich off yanking people's chains?
Careful with your choice of words, Polly.
What? Chains are a big thing for ghosts.
Of course. They don't seem to have any immediate ideas. Maybe you can offer a solution. Stealing? This is genuinely going so terrible. Stealing? What? Never heard of it. Who have you been talking to? Who are you working for? I'll have you know that all my activities are perfectly legal.
Yeah, mine too. Are you a cop? You have to tell me if you're a cop. Psst, Vera, I don't think they're buying it.
Roger that, Polly. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And like that, they're gone. And so is your wallet. You lose 1 fun and oh yeah, 2 money. This is going so
sure.
shit. She's not even gonna let me sit at her table. We find Damien and Vera contemplating a huge slab of unidentifiable prime meat. All right, Damien, I know we had our share of disagreements during this convoluted poaching expedition. Like when you told me not to bring all my knives. But I trust we can now put our differences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labor. You mean the meats of our labor? Yes, together we will enjoy this raw, bloody cut of meat as a symbol of our... Wait, raw and bloody? You mean you're not even gonna try using fire on it? Of course I used fire. I specifically instructed the chef to prepare this meat while glancing briefly at a lit stove. Did the fire ever, touch this meat? What would be the point of that? A cut this fine can only be eaten ultra rare. See, this is one... I've seen this one before. This is one where it's definitive. There's a Damien response and a Vera response. I'm so confused as to where I'm going so wrong with the other ones. I'm so bad at this game. Like hell it can. You wait here while I get my culinary flamethrowers. Damien, please, let's be reasonable about this. What is reasonable? If we can't come to an agreement, let's appeal to the arbitrary third party. Brian will surely make the intelligent choice for us. Isn't that right? My word, the steak is too cooked already. Rub some ice on it and douse it in blood. Quick! Quite right, quite right. Someone turn off the heat. Get a frost wizard in here. Fetch me more blood from the blood bank. What the fuck? I'm not gonna eat a big chunk of raw meat. How am I supposed to ensure maximum suffering without fire? Oh darn, guess I'm gonna have to enjoy this whole juicy steak by myself. Whatever, I'm gonna go burn down a burger joint and eat whatever survives the fire. Good for you, Damien. Live your best life. Vera slips you a thick stack of cash under the table. Unfortunately, she pays you in Vera bucks. More fortunately, your stack of Vera bucks is redeemable for 4.5 minutes of intimate eye contact. Juicy. That's a win. Okay.
Sure.
I need more boldness. I hate continuing to go to this stupid fucking bathroom. The day you visit the bathrooms, take a number 2. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. Thank God. One moment. A sip of water is in order. Poggers. Thing is, you make one of your boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. That's a terrible idea. Look at you, you crazy bastard. You gained 2 boldness and probably 1 staphylococcus. What is that? With a slight chance of 1 STD. Cool. In the middle of everything, a portal opens up and swallows Vera, Polly, and Liam. You dive in to rescue them and straight into the season finale of The Interdimensional Bachelor. This is new. I've never seen this before. Fun. Good lord. Help. I'm in danger of spraining my eyes from rolling them so hard.
Yes.
Oh my god, we're on a game show?
Yes, indeed. Tonight you 3 will answer a series of trivia questions. Whoever gets the most points becomes
I'm gonna win. I don't even care what the prize is.
Your what? Your wife? What a revolting premise.
So you're saying we're supposed to respond to a series of questions and scenarios? Our answers to which will make us more or less likely to achieve a romantic outcome with you? That's extremely problematic. I can't think of anyone who would ever want to play such a tawdry dating game. Everybody stop raising reasonable concerns so I can hear the first question.
That's the spirit. Question number 1. Describe your ideal marriage proposal. But before Polly can answer, you buzz in yourself. Now's your chance to give an answer that will end the competition and send the prince packing. Jaw unhinges, bees pour out. Present you with my grandmother's wedding ring, still attached to my naked grandmother. Neither of these sound like a good idea. This one sounds like a worse idea, but I really don't want to click it. One good response. Let's go. I'm sorry. That's not the answer we're looking for. Does anybody else?
Wait, what was wrong with that answer? That was a dope answer. Do you have something against grandmothers? Or, oh my god, do you have something against nakedness? Because my whole answer was just going to be naked, naked, naked.
Polly. Actually, from you, that would be unacceptable. Oh, so now there's a double standard? Nudity is okay for Polly, but not for grandmothers? Grandmothers have flesh too, you know. Or at least some of them do. The ones that aren't ghosts or shadow goblins.
I can't believe we're on a game show hosted by a grandmaphobe. Grandmothers are the most retro immediate family members, and we should all respect that.
You know what? Fine. I'm sorry I abducted you all to star in my amazing game show. Go home. The image of your naked grandma has completely crushed my libido anyway. To everyone's relief, the prince sends you all home. This whole situation reminds you to call your grandmother. You don't tell her why. You gain 2 charm and 1 creativity. Nice! 1 success. 1 single, literal
sure.
one whole success. I need to go blow my nose again. Smarts, let's go to class. Un moment, s'il vous plaît. Oh my god, I'm speaking French again. This is one of those games where I really don't feel weird about walking away for a moment because all the songs are bangers. So there's always cool music in the background no matter what. Okay. One moment. That day, you learn a ton of spells that are as cool as they are oh my god. That day you learn a ton of spells that are all as cool as they are seemingly useless. Jesus Christ. A spell to renew stickers' stickiness. A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. A spell to gain +2 smarts. You actually use that last spell and you gain 2 smarts. Cool. You come to as if you had been knocked out or drugged or something to the sound of, "Welcome back to season 2 of the Interdimensional Bachelor. Today's competitor, our last season's flaw in the cogs, Brian and an army of sexy werewolves. Hooray!" I don't remember. Did I ever give these guys a voice? I don't think I ever actually voiced all the characters like I am right now. Cause I got lazy. But this is fun. Okay. What's up, losers? For the last time, fuck bench, I'm not a werewolf. Perhaps not, but you have a fiery temperament, wolf-like drive, and killer abs, so it's close enough. Amen. Honestly. Yeah, bro, one of us. I thought we were going to do a sports game. Sports game. We are, my dear sweet army of sexy werewolves. And Brian. We are. In fact, it's time for our first round. Are you ready? For your first test of speed, strength, and skill on the Interdimensional Bachelor Season 2, it's time to see which of you incredible lichens can sign your name on this legally binding document that is in no way a marriage contract the fastest. You can see the werewolf's tails wagging in anticipation, ready to prove themselves the fastest, bestest athletes, and Damien is cracking his knuckles, not about to be outdone. If you don't step in, at least 1 or 2 of these people are going to end up married to the prince out of sheer hyper-competitiveness. Thinking quickly, you... eat the contract. Why would I eat it? Oh no. Fast as lightning, you sprint over to the table where the marriage contract sits and devour it. Oh dear, Brian, you do know what this means, right? I don't. Of course, you destroyed the contract, therefore foiling the prince's scheme. I am now legally married to your stomach and lower intestines. Brian's stomach and lower intestines are married to the interdimensional prince. Good luck finding a date to prom now, nerd. Alas, marriage to specific and limited internal organs was not what I had in mind for this plan, but I suppose it's better than the lonely bachelor life I've lived until now. Come, Brian, let me kiss your stomach and make it official. Fuck this. This shit is way too weird, even for our fucked up misadventures. Before the newlywed to your stomach prince can stop him, Damien punches a hole through the dimension, rips it open, and allows you and your classmates to escape. Unfortunately, everyone is gonna make fun of you until the end of time for having a married stomach, and you lose a lot of their respect. In this case, that translates to 2 charm and 1 fun. Fuck! Why would I sign someone else's name on the contract? It would.
Sure.
I thought that would still connect to me in some way. Fuck. Whatever. You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera.
Do you want to know what this one is for, Vera?
No.
I'll take that as a yes. The rose-shaped napkin fold is for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22.
Miranda's hands move fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan.
By contrast, the swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways.
As a fashion enthusiast, I've never been so bored by a piece of fabric.
Oh, and this black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all the guests. Not very popular, the black swan folding.
Okay, that's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested. You happen to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Maybe you can spice up this interaction. You decide to show off your most impressive napkin fold. Fold the napkin like so. It creates a self-aware napkin whose sole purpose is to fold more napkins. It's writhing snake. Fold is for when it's time to leave her alone and stop explaining napkin folds. That one!
Well, that's quite a specific fold. Under what circumstances would one use? Oh, I see.
Damn right you see. And notice how my whole head is covered in writhing snakes. So basically just assume that don't talk to Vera about napkins time is all the time. It's a year-round festival. People, the world over celebrate it by not folding napkins at me. Well, it's not a very elaborate napkin fold, is it? You explain that what your napkin fold lacks is complexity. It makes up for what the 12 ounces of cobra venom it can spit at will.
Right, well, I see we subscribe to different schools of napkinry. I'll leave you two to it then.
Your reward for running Miranda off is a one-on-one lunch with Vera. You've never felt so alive. Ain't that the truth? Oh boy, we're cutting it close, and I am nervous. Money? I guess. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs, managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. Haha, funny number. I'm trying to understand. Okay. You gain plus 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, and you keep only 2 money. Yay. Soon after, you hurry away to join Vera for an after-school rendezvous. She's arranged a romantic evening at the stock exchange. There you are. I'm so happy you've joined me here that I have momentarily forgotten my hatred for all beings. What? You thought we were going to dinner? No, silly. How am I supposed to make a profit at dinner? If you're hungry, just eat some money. There's plenty of it just lying around. Look, I invited you here because I wanted to share something really special with you. You see all these people here? These sociopaths screaming at each other in $10,000 suits? This is my family. Well, not literally. I never met my birth parents. It's more like a room full of my worst enemies. But what's family, after all, but a room full of your enemies? Anyway, enough chit-chat. The real reason I brought you here was to help me make money. Make with the stock tips. You know absolutely nothing about the stock market, but that's never stopped you before. You tell her. Buy one of everything, sell it all. All we need is each other. Buy one of everything. Buy one of everything. Okay, yeah. Best decision I could have made just now. Holy shit, I think I'm looking out right at the end here. I hope. one of everything? How could you be so brilliant? If I buy one of every stock, no matter which one goes up, I'll have a share of it. My profits are assured. Oh, wait, what are you doing over there, tearing off that stockbroker's suspenders? Are you? My God, you're even cleverer than I thought. You didn't mean I should buy one of every stock. You meant I should buy one of everything. And you didn't mean buy, you meant steal. You, sir, your pants, give them to me. Don't argue with me, I have snakes for hair. You and Vera dash around the room, stealing suit jackets, gold watches, silk underwear, and a very nice potted plant. I've never felt more alive. Did you know that 90% of paper money contains traces of cocaine? That was more than money. There was more than money in that money salad you guys just ate. You gained 2 creativity and 1 money. Poggers. Is this it? Have I done it?
Hey there.
Hey there. I mean, hey there, I'm Brian. Sure? Ask her to the prom? Yes, sir.
Sure.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloveds to go to the monster prom with you. You're asking me to go to the prom with you? What a shortcut to Lame Town. Reopening a MySpace account would be less harmful to my popularity than dating you.
Ugh.
I think I just puked in my mouth. Oh my God!
Pathetic.
Who needs prom? You focused on your career goal of becoming a renowned surgeon. You studied hard and passed all the tests. Unfortunately, no hospital wanted to hire you because it turns out that going to prom with a cool date is an essential requirement on a surgeon's resume. And so you never got a job, and in the end you became homeless. Don't even dare to think the monster prom isn't important. Is it because I didn't have that much money and she cares about money a lot? Oh no. Most likely to devour his own children to survive, best at hissing. Well. I don't even know how to feel right now. Okay. I don't need this shit. Okay. I forgot. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. After some years, the prince's dimension became a democracy, mostly due to the public discontent with royalty that spends most of its time in other dimensions. Despite that, the prince keeps on annoying high schoolers, still wrong on so many levels. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not a part of the game, she plays the game. So be careful, maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. Miranda uses her vast knowledge of serfs to get a job handpicking the best serfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her serfs to do the work. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was done, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there was plenty of battles left in the war called Youth. Once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. I mean, I've never played this game before, and I don't know the ending song. Find new images! Let's go look at the images! I got a new ending. Yep. Love it. Love it a lot. Oh, there it is. I was like, where is it? Liam design, early concept. Aww! They look nothing like him now. That's cute. That's crazy. That's cool how he turned out the way that he did. Aww. That's adorable. I will cry. Okay. Now, I can't decide if I want to... Because I do want to try, getting a good ending. I do want to try to get Vera's ending. But I also want to see if maybe I could get...
Yay!
What?
If I could get the coach ending. How long have I been streaming? An hour and a half. Okay. I could maybe try to do both, honestly. Okay. Democracy is just broken. What would be the best way of choosing the leaders of modern society? Okay, whoever can play the most heartbreaking violin solo wins. You put all the candidates in an empty room with a wild grizzly bear. Whoever kills the bear should be our president. If everyone dies, then it's obvious the bear should be our president. We create a reality show called America's Next Top President, where the candidates compete in all kinds of physical and mental challenges. Voter turnout would increase, and we would turn a profit on it. I think the first one's the funniest. That's how I usually pick my answers for these, is whichever one makes me giggle the most. But I guess either one of these would... Okay. Who am I trying to appease? I'm gonna try to get the coach ending. I don't know how to do it, and I'm not gonna use a walkthrough, so I might accidentally end up getting a Scott ending, but I want this. I really want this. Okay, you get the chance to produce a movie. It's based on most influential Russian novelist of the something-th century. Have gone nuts. They don't remember anything about last night. Now they can't find the manuscript of the brothers Karamazov. And Dostoevsky has to deliver it today. Two cool guys walking away from rad explosions. They don't look at the explosions. They don't give a fuck about the explosions. They reflect on life and love, and it's super dope and kick-ass because they do so walking away from never-ending explosions. Something about superheroes, but the love triangle between a beautiful yet somewhat relatable girl. Maybe she's starting to see that she's a mess, and it's to the vampires. Okay, this one. I'm so bold. What would be a deal breaker for a potential lover? Person hates the outdoors. Person's mediocre, lacks manners, coward, boring, lacks taste. Hates the outdoors, I think. Yep. That would be it. I'm bold. I'm stupid. I am Brian. Okay. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. Of course, I'm doing a path now with mostly, like, a male character. Because I'm so good at the male voices. I literally really don't know how to do them, so I don't even really try that much. I just kind of read it with zest. Gain 2 charm. Okay. As you go about your day, you can't help but notice Damien and Scott trying on beige business suits. By the time you get over to them, they've both taken the suits off and are examining them critically. Something still isn't right. Yeah, and I really don't want to half-ass our Pokemon's cosplay. They make me want to cry. I love them both so much. They're cosplaying. They're Pokemon's characters. They're adorable. I don't care what anyone says. Coach says to always use your full ass on everything. I'm with you, man. Nobody gives more of a shit about the classic Pocket Humans video game than me. But what the fuck are we missing, man? We've got the suits, the horn-rimmed glasses, the sickly pale body paint. Everything we need to cosplay Doug and Wilbert. The Twin Titans of real estate! I know who they are, Scott. I've played the damn game. Now come on, help me think of what we're missing. You know right away what their costume needs. You reach into your bag and pull out the one thing no human would be caught dead without. A unicycle. A unicycle. Oh. A unicycle? That's what you're going with? How did you even fit that in your... You know what? Never mind. Damien takes one look at your unicycle and kicks a dent in the wheel.
Get a life.
Get the fuck out of here with your poor man's bicycle. Do you have any idea who Doug and Wilbur even are? It says right here in the Focadex. Doug and Wilbur are 2 no-nonsense businessmen with no time for frivolous pursuits, especially riding unicycles. I hope you I got Scott's heart, though. I hope you really like unicycles, because Damien spends the next half hour making fun of you, making you wear yours. Oh, no. You lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. That's okay. I got the Scott heart, so... I'm on the right path, I think.
Sure.
Is the coach anywhere? No! You find Scott and Damien immersed in their favorite mobile game, Pokemon's Go, based on the classic Pocket Humans. My Reginald Bosworth uses income tax audit. Oh no, my Lindsay Roberts never saves receipts. It's super effective. Haha. And now for the finishing blow. Wait, what? Reginald contracted lymphoma. Reginald's lymphoma deals 500 physical damage to him and 999 emotional damage to him and his loved ones. Woo! I win again! Why are all your Pokemon so unhealthy, Damien? Because I make them all smoke cigarettes and live next to toxic waste dumps, obviously. Maybe you should stop that. Where's the fun in that? Let's have another match. What are you two nerds doing? Nerding around? Nerding up, nerds? Oh, nerd up, nerds. Whoa, Scott, is that you? We didn't recognize you under all that nerdery. What are you doing playing a dumb video game for stupid babies? The Pokemans isn't dumb. It's cool because, and on that cliffhanger, I need to blow my nose again. I don't know what's wrong with me. I really do think it's just allergies. I think it's the temperature change between being in the cold and being in the heat of a room or something. I don't know. I'm not gonna try to explain it. I have allergies. What of it? Do you ever have your nose start running and then, like, your eyes start watering? That's what was happening to me, and it was very uncomfortable. I've done something wrong here. Oh, no. It just was leaned on, strangely. Okay. The Batman pants. Okay. No way is Scott gonna come up with anything, but if you do, maybe you can score some points with Scott or Damien. Show that the phone equipped with Pokemon's Go can also be used as a football. No way! I didn't know there was a feature of Pokemon's Go! It's not. He's just gonna grab someone's phone and you snatch Damien's phone, heft it in one hand, and fling it across the cafeteria. Hey, my phone! What the dick was that for? Yay, someone threw something! I'll get it! Whoa, bro, check out that perfect spiral on that throw. That's technique right there. Let's all install Pokemons on our phones right now and then throw our phones at each other. The Wolfpack bound off to play full contact phone tag. Scott soon returns with Damien's phone in his mouth. Oh. Damien's phone is pretty much destroyed, but Scott is so happy to be playing fetch with you. He makes me happy. But we're here for the coach. We're here for the coach. I wonder if I have to keep going to the gym.
Show me that money.
I didn't realize she was there again. Why do I keep doing this to myself? I literally don't even know what these do. I don't know what they do. Okay. Why would I need that? I don't even know. Okay. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs given.
Thank you.
A Satanist kit. I have negative. I didn't even know they could go in the negatives. No, I don't want to be smart. I have to be a silly, stupid idiot. Fuck my life. I've screwed up big time. I've screwed up big time. I need my creativity back. That they were rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations. It's pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. Oh my. Now I'm at 0. Okay. Later, you're minding your own business. When soon proves to be difficult, which soon proves to be difficult when you notice Damien and Scott in the vicinity in the middle of some hot, sweaty arm wrestling. Unfortunately, you can't enjoy it very long, since stupid strong Scott beats Damien in no time, but it seems you're not the only one mad at the outcome of this situation. This is so unfair! That one didn't count, Scott. We can arm wrestle, but with guns. Bro, I've got 2 guns already! And by guns, I mean my big arm muscles. Which, just to be clear, are not real guns. But still. Shut up, I will murder you. No, no, no! Arm wrestling proves nothing. To see who's the very best, we should scream at a huge rock until it breaks just because of our pure rage and awesomeness. Or we should subdue a tiger with just a scary manly look. Bro, now you're just quoting stuff from yesterday's episode of Ultimate Warriors of Mount Awesome. Face it, bro, I'm the Ultimate Warrior. No! Arm wrestling doesn't mean shit.
Hey, noob.
Hey you, Brian. Not because arm wrestling isn't going my way, but I've just decided you should settle this tie by proposing a way to decide who the real Ultimate Warrior is around here. I happen to be a registered Ultimate Warrior judge, and I always carry this 10-step Ultimate Guide with me, which coincidentally will require both of you to do whatever I say with no complaints. Like real ultimate good boys. Who's ready to follow my lead? Whoa, bro, what a sweet coincidence. I'm the goodest of the good boys. I'm gonna win in no time. But only if you order me to win. Wink. Scott, this idiot is just trying to fool us into doing all kinds of mental tasks for him. No, wait. You're trying to fool me into not doing the thing so you can become the Ultimate Warrior of Mount Awesome. Oh, Damien, you smart genius. Nope, you're totally giving them your menial tasks for the week. Well, you waste time trying to fool me into thinking Brian's trying to fool me. I'll be starting the first task, which is hacking Brian's phone and sexting his grandpa on his behalf. That doesn't sound nice, but maybe it's a test, right? A test to become the Ultimate Warrior. What? Let me check that list. Burning Brian's house down, stabbing Brian while he's asleep, stabbing the burnt remains of Brian's house. This is a great list. I can totally do this. Be ready, Brian. I'll become the Ultimate Warrior in no time. Also, this week will be extra fun for you and me. Probably more for me than for you. What just happened? Oh no, you left your list of menial tasks in your locker and you accidentally gave them a list of things you hope never happened to you. What a silly mistake. In any case, why the fuck would you keep a list like that with you? I mean, this one is on you, pal. You lose 2 smarts and 1 fun for now, but be ready to lose a lot more over the next few days. That's okay. I can manage to lose smarts and stuff.
Sure.
Ah, good. You find Scott and Damien shoveling hot dogs and mashed potatoes into their mouths while Coach cheers them on.
Believe in yourself.
Go, boys, go! Munch your way to victory! Ah, there's no truer sport than an eating contest! Thanks, Coach. Shut up and let me eat. Looks like it's a pretty fair fight so far, but where's the fun in that? Time to step in and tip the balance. Slather Damien's dogs in holy ketchup. Why does it matter? You pull out your bottle of Brother Caliente's Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost pepper ketchup and dump it on Damien's dogs. Oh no! Yeah, finally a sauce hot enough for— oh fuck, my soul is melting!
Always embrace youth.
Power through, Damien! The heat you're feeling is just the fires of determination! No, fire I can handle! This ketchup is fucking consecrated! I'm having an allergic reaction! Allergic reactions are just weakness leaving the body, Damien! Keep it up! Did you hear my stomach growl? That was so loud. Probably not, because I was yelling!
I'm out.
I'm pretty sure that's wrong and dangerous advice, Coach. I quit.
Good job.
Well, I guess that makes Scott the winner. Congratulations,
Hooray!
Scott. Hooray! I love winning. Great. Hooray. Now, will someone take me to the nurse's office? Hooray! I love helping. Scott rushes off carrying Damien's smoking body. In more ways than one. And you rush just a little closer to Scott's heart. Great. How do I get the coach?
Sure.
I'm so lost on how to figure this out. Yeah, let's go here. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team, but suddenly you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears, and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose 5 mercy, a stat that might be useful in Monster Prom sequel, but isn't now, and you gain 2 charm. You hear an almost dog-like whimpering and go to see what sort of poor animal is in pain. The answer is Scott, who is cross-eyed with concentration. He yelps and snaps out of it. Oh, bro, thank goodness you're here. I was trying to think all by myself, and it was really hard, you know? See, I know I'm the best at exercising. I'm the exercise master, the exercise lord, the exorcist. But I've never tried exercising my brain, and in a way, the brain is almost part of the body too, you know? It's sort of 3 in 1, because it'll make me better at exorcism, and being smarter will help me from getting bad grades and kicked off sports teams. That wasn't 3 things, or 1 thing, but you still have some ideas. Books are like weights for your brain. The heavier weights are, so you just need to lift really heavy books. Ooh, that makes total sense. Everyone always talks about how people who read big books must be really smart. So if I bench press big books, then my smarts will become strong. And people will say, do you even lift? And I'll say, yeah, books. And then when I get really smart, I can rip phone books in half. Those have tons of words and numbers, so they should be like books for super smart people. Finally, a use for all those phone books nobody uses anymore. You gain 2 creativity and 1 smarts. Okay, that's useful. Cool. How do I get the fucking coach?
Sure.
I'm still lost on this. That day, an epic dodgeball. I can't think of anything other than continuing to go to the gym. An epic dodgeball match takes place. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to throw a ball at herself. You explain to her the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful, while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing and gains a sense of self-worth. You gain 1 BFF. Sadly, she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off-screen and 2 charm. After a fearsome battle, you find that you, Vera, and Scott are the sole survivors of a bloody and terrible dodgeball match. Damn, are we the only ones alive? Shit, I can't afford to lose. I don't want that on my academic resume. No, not losing. Losing is, like, not a good thing. Don't worry, Scott. Losing is like winning, except it's losing. I'm not sure if I should feel worried or relieved. Worried, Scott? Losing is bad. A loser, Scott, is a bad Scott. I don't want to be bad, Scott. Then what we need is a fast way to turn this game around. There's no way to win this dodgeball match unless we completely change the rules of dodgeball as we know them. It's time to unleash your sick acting skills. Pretend you've caught a disease to stop the match. Probably creativity, smarts, which I have. You swiftly flee to the International Ministry of Sports and start a complex legal process. After an absurd whirlwind of legal action and bribery, you finally drastically change the rules of dodgeball. You go back to high school and the new rule set favors your team in incomprehensible ways. Scott, you focus on catching the blue flamingo to gain 50 more points. Gotcha! You 2 dance the tango so we can win this thing! You dance all the right moves that officially ends the match way ahead of the other team, who are still combing their hair of their team llama. Well, I have no idea what just happened, but according to this rule book, you won! Holy cow, kids! I didn't remember any of these rules. I guess my memory lost at remembering stuff. Don't worry, Coach. Losing is like winning, except instead of winning, it's losing. That's right, Vera, and if you've learned that, it means I've won at the ancient sport of teaching. Who knew that subverting the rules of a sport was that easy? We live in a wonderful and twisted world. You end up reverting the rules back to how they were before, but boy was that fun. You gain 2 creativity and 1 fun. How do I get the coach?
Sure.
He sat at a table alone. This is a moment. I really hope this works. You're about to take the first bite of your delicious cafeteria lunch when Coach appears out of nowhere. Stop! You can't eat that! You're not warmed up yet! Do you want to strain your jaw, sprain your esophagus, pull your intestines? I thought I taught you kids better than this. Come on, stand up, let's get our food in. Let's get our food on. You look disappointed. Don't worry, little buddy, I'll let you choose the workout. We've got 2 options. Playing with your food, specifically playing football with your food. Absolutely ridiculous number of push-ups. kind of want to look it up. I really want to get this. Okay, monster prom coach route. Hold on. Oh my god. Make it stop. Okay, it can be obtained by purchasing certain items, completing a special route that may trigger randomly, completing certain criteria such as successfully romancing a certain number of love interests, completing a certain number of other secret endings. Oh no! And I know you can't date the coach. But I thought there was a secret route where... Okay, that's fine. All good. I'm still curious to see where this goes. This might end up being some kind of special ending of sorts, but I'm curious to know what kind of special route this goes into. Okay. Okay, I guess football then? Coach helps you set up your peas and mashed potatoes in a classic football formation, and you animate them with forbidden
Good
magics.
job.
Perfect! Now the food will get all warmed up, so it's ready to take the nutrition all the way to your end zone. The end zone is your stomach and eventually your butt. Haha. Your food throws down, in the most intense football game ever. It all comes down to a controversial call by the broccoli ref. You turn around to find the whole rest of the cafeteria watching your game and betting on the results. They're even more entertained when you command all the players to dive into your mouth. You gain 4 fun. Nice. What the fuck does this thing do? I'm so confused on what this thing has done. Okay. Do I keep going to the gym? I guess so. A day in an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other team leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win and take 2 charm from the other team's leader. Now she's a bit less fabulous. After your workout, you notice Scott standing around with a really unpleasant look on his face. Normally, Scott has a very pleasant look on his face, maybe with his tongue hanging out a little. Right now, it's not hanging out at all. As you get closer, you see that he's waving it around inside his mouth. You ask him what the hell is going on. I can't even I don't know. Usually I'm pretty good at deciphering what they're trying to say when they're doing shit. Sorry, I'm doing tongue squats. It's not, I wouldn't have been able to figure that out, I don't think. It's part of a new workout system I found called the Idiot Cleanse. Only $1 for the first week. But I can't seem to get these tongue squats right. My form's all wrong. Look at my tongue. It's so weak and scrawny. You look like a person with a buff tongue. Do you think you... Thank you? Is that a compliment? I think he meant it as a compliment, but don't quite know what it means. Do you think you could give me some pointers for ultimate tongue strength? You gotta work your way up to tongue squats, man. Let's start with some light tongue wrestling. Now tell me you're good at flirting with an idiot without telling me you're good at flirting with an idiot. Tongue squats aren't meant for dog tongues. If your tongue gets too swole, how will it flap around when you stick your head out the car window? Smarts, probably. No! Damn it. Your clever ruse to make out with Scott succeeds. Too well. Oh no. He's waving his tongue around inside your mouth like he's looking for peanut butter. Then he gets carried away and licks your whole face, especially your eyes. Thanks for helping me improve my tongue fitness, bro. Oof, harsh. You go to the bathroom to wash your mouth out and hopefully your mind as well. You lose 2 fun and 1 charm. I don't know how to feel about that at all. This is cool.
Sure.
Alright. What did that have to do with gym class? That's fine, okay. That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiating for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist. You gain 10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you could be lucky if you could do anything like that, and 2 charm. Later you hear an unmistakable growling that can only mean one thing. Intergalactic lions have broken through space to devour one of the smaller, weaker students. No, wait, it's just the wolf pack. Guess it could have meant 2 things. For the last time, is this a bromance or a bro treason, broski? You're my teammates and my family, and I'm not going to be a bad Scott, but this is the 3rd month in a row that you've missed our full moon bro down. We got together and practiced a wolf pyramid and then helped each other inject sheep steroids. We played flip cup with lamb's blood spiked with natty ice. That all sounds really nice, but I already had plans and I didn't want to let people down. Bro, you're a wolf. Are you with the wolf pack or are you with those other monsters? Oh damn, you're one of those other monsters. You better do something. Let me teach you a new game, extremely long distance fetching. Guys, on the inside, aren't we all wolves? What the fuck? Okay. Creativity, probably. Or this one's creativity. Charm? Fuck. This one's kind of funnier, though. Let's go. Bro, that's like deep, bro. Like super deep. Maybe too deep? Nah, bro, the perfect deepness. This is exactly the kind of question we need to be asking ourselves as SJWs? Yes, super jacked wolves need to be socially aware too. Ooh, now I get it. We're all wolves because we all pee in the same toilets? Or because the school is one big wolf pack? Bro, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Wolves wander around to ponder this further. You're not sure they're sold on this, or that they're entirely sober, so the effects may not last.
Awesome, bro.
Wow, you sure know a lot about wolves, and life, and everything. You must have a lot of smarts. Scott looks at you with awe, and you have a feeling that he's gained a lot of respect for you while you gain 2 smarts and 1 charm. Yay! I have too many smarts. I have far too many.
Sure.
Alright. No coach. Wah, wah. That's okay. You approach Scott and Polly's table to find them crouched behind a pile of jelly desserts, plotting. Think, brosif, you're here, bro. Come on, join our huddle.
Maybe you're curious about our huge pile of jelly jam gelatinous dessert cups? Well, wonder no more. We're going for the jelly prize.
I forgot how I did her voice before. I've already forgotten. Yeah, we're gonna win it. If we collect the foil cover of 100 jelly desserts, we'll be the lucky winners of...
Yes!
1 free jelly dessert. Ah!
I forgot how I did it. That's gonna bother me. But right now, we're stuck. We only got 99. That means we need...
1 more, Scott. We need 1 more.
We need 1 more! You'd give them your jelly dessert, but you already threw it at a bird person you hate. Guess you've got to make a choice. Steal the final jelly dessert from the jelly dessert factory, make like a puppy dog, and beg. All things are sweeter when achieved through pity. I guess that one.
Begging? What? I never beg, especially in intricately choreographed erotic scenarios. Except in those scenarios. Okay, cool. Is this an intricately choreographed erotic scenario?
No, even better. This is gazing sadly at people until they give us food. You happily follow Scott around the cafeteria, whimpering at people for their jelly desserts. Polly just eats all the stockpiled jelly desserts while you're busy begging. Also, no one is willing to give you any jelly desserts, but that doesn't matter. As the saying goes, begging is its own reward. That and the quality time you got to spend with Scott, that's also a reward. That was, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Sure.
Okay. Gym class. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place, but the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide... Human interactions. More like monster interactions. God, I'm good. Anyway, you're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain 2 charm. I don't even really need charm that bad. Later, you find Scott sitting on the bleachers talking to himself. And victory's like a car. You gotta chase it, and no. It's no use, bro. The big game's this weekend, and I'm the quarterback, so I gotta give a good pep talk, but I don't know how to pep talk, bro. I've got plenty of pep inside me, but how do I make it come out of my mouth? I've tried using words, and different words, and even grunts and growls, but my teammates just look at me in fear and confusion. Do you think maybe you could help me talk my pep? Of course you can. You share your secret to an extra peppy talk. Here, wear my lucky underwear. My talk is always peppier with this around my nethers. It's not supposed to be a pep talk, it's supposed to be like a pup, supposed to be a pup talk. Bring all your baby brothers, and everyone will get pupped for sure. That one seems wrong. Oh yeah, that makes way more sense. I don't even know what pep means, but I do know what pup means, and I've got plenty of those at home. Scott comes the next day with an armful of half-toddler, half-wolf pups. They're adorable, they're horrible, they're adorable. The rest of Scott's team doesn't know whether to flee in terror or snuggle up with the little guys. Oh, look how well everyone's getting along. They all love each other. This is gonna be way better than expected since I forgot to feed the little guys before I brought them over here. Strange, the wolf pups don't seem hungry at all. Also, the other team mysteriously fails to show up to the game. Win-win. You gain 2 charm and 1 creativity. Nice. This is not working out the way I'd hoped.
Sure.
Turns out, going to gym for every class, doesn't change much. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. After dodgeball comes the obstacle course. You stare across the gym at it, terrified, as are most of your classmates. There are giant centipedes, venomous bears, bloodthirsty magpies circling just under the ceiling, and animals so bizarre, one can barely find words to describe them.
Good morning, students.
There he is. Alright, class, I've imported this special course from Regular Creatures High School in New South Wales, Australia. Don't be afraid, I believe in each and every one of you. Those terrifying creatures will not break your will. I will not let you down, coach. Giant crocs don't scare me. This is not pee on my pants. What does that mean? Finally, we're the adversaries. What's that abomination over there even called? That would be a platypus. I'm gonna drag it to hell. The underworld has never seen such horror. Well, don't just stand there. Show them what you got. Clear the course. Gotta go. Oh, I hold my beer. Whoa, have a look at them. They're so cute. Let's slay them with kindness. Yep. You approach the vicious beast unarmed and give a platypus a hug. The mood changes drastically. Soon Damien is riding 2 crocodiles like jet skis, surrounded by swooping magpies that chant his name. For a moment, you think the koalas are overwhelming Scott, but it's actually just a full contact tea party. You were supposed to clear the course, not befriend it. But this is even better! Your power of friendship melted the hearts of those abominations! You've made my abs cry with joy! For your close encounter with Australia, you gain 2 fun and 1 charm. Cool. Sounds fun.
Sure.
Alright. You sit down to enjoy a nice normal meal at the Spooky High cafeteria as usual. Lol, JK, something fucked up is always going on here, and today's no different. Oh, hello, Brian. Did you want to come sit with us and our imaginary friend? No one else is here. Their imaginary friend roars and the whole cafeteria shakes. Okay, Brian, you have some smarts. You're probably going to figure this out pretty quickly. Why do we have a wild beast under our table? Why don't you take a guess? He's asking you to guess because we totally forgot our plan. Scott, no we didn't. Shut up. We were going to teach it the piano, or maybe the saxophone. I lost my notes. No worries, no notes needed. You know exactly what they should do with this wild beast. The wild beast should be the new school mascot. Put him on a sports jersey and let's go. Let's rock, go team. It's obvious you brought such a beast. Okay, this one. Oh, that's a great idea. I'm pretty sure Spooky High already has a mascot, but you know what they say, the more mascots the merrier. I really don't think they say that. Well, they should. If most schools have only one mascot, having multiple mascots will be one more thing that makes our amazing school even more extra special. I can see it now. The spooky high wild beast that Scott and Damien kept under a tables. Rah, rah, wild beast, eat the other team and make a feast and try not to get an infection from yeast. Actually, that chant's pretty dope. Brian, thank you tons. The wild beast mascot sure will be fun. Yay! If you ask me, I owe you one. If you were to nitpick, you could point out that tons and 1/fun don't actually rhyme. But why would you nitpick such an adorable and genuine display of affection from darling Scott? You couldn't. You can't. And by you, I mean me. Me can't.
Sure.
No, why is she in the gym? Get out. Alright, I'll go get some creativity then.
While I wait.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equal 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain 2 creativity. I'll take it. You bump into Scott backstage, where he's busy bench pressing a fog machine. When he sees you, he sets down the machine, wipes his forehead, and looks up at you panting. Hey bro, sorry I'm so sweaty you caught me in the middle of my rehearsal workout. I'm trying to get real swole for the talent show. See, I'm gonna do that scene from the end of Hamlet. You know, the one where he plays dead? But for the last part, where Hamlet rips off his shirt and everybody sees his jacked abs, well, to be honest bro, I'm not sure I'm jacked enough for the role. If I had another month, I bet I could pull it off, but there's not enough time. You don't happen to know a trick for getting a killer 6-pack in minutes, do you? Drawing on the Sharpie here, I made you these drugs. Neither of these sound like good ideas. I'm not gonna drug him. I don't want to drug him! Scott loves your idea so much he draws a killer 6-pack on himself immediately. Later you run into him in the hall. He looks devastated. My abs, they're gone. I don't understand. I had them when I got into the shower, but when I got out, nothing. I searched everywhere, but all I found were 2 pecs and a butt. It's hopeless. Buff Hamlet just isn't buff without his 6-pack. Scott wanders off, calling half-heartedly for his lost abs. You lose 2 smarts and 1 creativity. Fuck! I think I did the right thing. I was not gonna drug that man. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to— oh, I already did that one. I've been to the gym too many times. You're minding your own business when Scott jogs up and gives you a friendly punch in the shoulder. It almost destroys you. Hey, bro, I was just looking for you. The big game's today, and I need a friendly face to pep me up. I know, we've got cheerleaders for that or whatever, but between you and me, bro, I don't think our cheerleaders are hype enough. They're supposed to be giving 110%, but they're only giving 107, 108 tops. That's why I need you to give 115% at the game tonight, so I can give 120 or even 135. Thanks, bro. I knew I could count on you. See you tonight. Scott bumps your fist and sprints off without even waiting for you to agree to this cheerleading scheme. I don't care. I love him. I guess this is what it's like to be Scott's bro, so what are you gonna do to get him amped at the game? Pick the other cheerleaders up and juggle them. Dress up like the full moon and perch at the top of the bleachers. Maybe he'll transform. What? Yeah, obviously. The other one sounded so stupid. Why would that ever work? That night, you show up to the big game ready to bring the motherfucking ruckus. At a critical moment, when Scott got the ball, you sneak up on the cheerleading squad and hoist them skyward using a combination of telekinesis and buffness. Their terrified screams reach a pitch only dogs can hear, which is actually super motivating for Scott. He scores! After the game, Scott catches up to you by the bleachers. Bro, that was sick! You threw those cheerleaders so high! They never throw each other that high! And after that, they were so scared of you throwing them again that they gave like 160%. That's literally like 1,000 times more percents. You killed it, bro. Bring it in. Scott gives you the traditional post-game slap on the ass. I thought he was gonna give you a hug, but that's okay. You'll have a red handprint on there for days. Nice! You gain 2 fun and 1 boldness. I'll take it. Who wouldn't? Alright. Lunchtime.
Sure.
Where the fuck is he? Where the fuck is he? Why isn't he here? Hello? Why are there 2 empty tables? I'll buy something
Show
then.
me
What the
that
fuck?
money.
Let's face it, you're probably gonna end up losing your money in some stupid way anyway. Why not spend it here first? It's just called being smart. Why is there a tampon? Okay. Can my stomach stop growling, please?
Later, Gator.
Yeah, we're creative. Bye, stranger. That felt entirely useless, honestly.
Sure.
Do I need money to appeal to him? I sure hope fucking not. Let's say an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech. Clearly a natural born leader. I feel like I read that one already, but that's okay. You just happen to be hanging around near Scott. You know, not because you're, like, following him or anything. When suddenly a rift opens in time, a handsome prince steps through, bedecked in otherworldly finery. Oh, he better not. Okay. He approaches Scott, not this shit
Greetings, my
again.
love.
He always screws things up for me. Get out of here, interdimensional prince, I swear to fuck. My beloved, I have quested across dimensions to see your face. Oh, well, here it is. Here's my face. It is more than just your face that I need, Scott the great tosser of balls. I also need your body. Luckily, I brought that with me too. But I do not desire to merely gaze upon your body, though. That in itself is a pleasure. My kingdom, you see, is besieged by a foul dire harp, and only your muscles can save us. And once the loathsome beast is vanquished, perhaps we could find some other uses for that body of yours. Wink. Oh my god, you say wink out loud too? That's so cool. These two are getting along way too well. You need to slay that beast yourself before Scott and the prince spend any more time together. But how? Oh no. Really, a swarm of extra-dimensional termites devour the dire harp's spine, sings so sweetly that the dire harp kills itself out of jealousy. That's charming, right? I hate everything. I'm so upset. Before Scott or the prince can react, you charge through the portal to defeat the dire harp with the power of song. You square your shoulders, fill your lungs, and launch into a rousting rendition of Booty 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 Love That Booty by the Booty Brothers. The dire harp, being a harp, is severely unimpressed. It shatters you with a single power chord. You regain consciousness to find Scott rebuilding your body from scratch. Hey, you're back! That's awesome! I thought for sure you were dead when that dire harp exploded you. The prince and I defeated the harp, by the way. It was super easy. Actually, the prince just told it to play dead, and it did. And then he gave it a treat, which was weird. But I think it's okay. Prince is super trustworthy. He said we should hang out more, and I think we will. Not only did you fail in your mission, but Scott put some of your body parts back on the wrong way. You lose 2 boldness and 1 creativity. Fuck! Fucking shit! Fucking shit ass! Okay.
Howdy.
Hi. This is gonna be my first time having Scott reject me, and it's gonna make me cry.
Sure.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom? I don't know if this tingling is love or the 5 energy drinks I just drank, but this feels like the right thing to do. Let's go to prom together! Really? Yay! It was definitely the 5 energy drinks, but who cares?
Perfect team.
We are the perfect team, aren't we, Scott? I love him so much! Prom night was the best. The 2 of you got lost on your way to school and ended up having a crazy misadventure in a dungeon. By the time you finally arrived at prom, your bonds were tighter than ever. You learned a lot about Scott. It turns out that aside from sports and cheerleading, he also loves the sky and the stars. He gives his own names to constellations, and if he knew the word astronomer, you're sure he would love to be one someday. I want to cry. I love him so much. That's adorable. Most likely to be a sleeper agent, just waiting for the code word. Always try your best, and you will never lose at trying your best. Aww. He makes me want to cry. I love him so much. Not the goal. I was not trying to get another Scott ending, but I'm okay with it, honestly. The only time I've ever actually gotten the secret endings were by accident. So I wonder if I try not to get them, I'll get them. You know what I mean? Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Coach saw his bright students grow and become successful and marvelous people. Someone spotted him recently, watching the sunset with a manly tear on his cheek, probably reflecting on the miracle of youth. Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician in the country. That's insane. JK, he became an athlete. Duh. Okay, that's more believable. He's still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable and good-hearted as ever. Polly graduated from doing lots of, I don't know what that is, and now she appears to hallucinating people and acts as their spirit animal. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, then it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. Once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Alright, I'm gonna blow my nose again. And I might play one final round. One more. Maybe. I'm gonna think about it real quick. That's a cute picture. I love it. Okay. Hey, that was fun. 3 new images. Let's go. Okay. Let's look at them then, shall we? Yay! For a moment I was like, why don't I have it at all? And I think it's because when I had first initially started playing this game, I was using someone else's Steam account. So all of the, like, a bunch of the endings that I had gotten, I don't have on this Steam account, so it never connected. So I have gotten a good ending with Scott before, I'm pretty sure, but just not on this Steam account. So there's no absolute proof of it. I was gonna say, there's more endings than that, right? Oh, yeah, duh. This ending, this special ending was fucking insane. I wasn't even trying to get it, and I did. And then Josh got this ending. I was so fucking pissed off about that. Because he got a really good ending, and I got the shittiest ending I could have possibly gotten. I'm not still jealous or anything. Oh, cool. Oh, neat. Is it a Mira or a Myra? But she looks like almost identical to like the character she ended up looking like. Oh my god, yeah, Oz looks like exactly the same too. That's crazy. But Liam and Polly look different. That's interesting. What's this one? Neat. I love looking at this stuff. Cute. Love a bit of fan art. I think that all unlocks in order. Curious what's in between all of that there. All right. Yeah, we'll play one more round. Okay, do I try to get a very good ending, or there is no one I can ask for advice? Okay. Well, I guess we'll figure out here. If you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be? I hate this question. This is the one question that the thing asks you that I'm always like, I don't want to even. Oh my god. Oh my god! These are all terrible answers too. I'm not even gonna read any of them out loud because I don't want to. Just the beginning of this one, I was about to be like, yeah, that one, and then it just goes so south. Oh my god. Okay. I don't care. That one then, I guess, sure. I don't. Okay. Which god do you pray to each night before sleeping? Praying is kind of lame. I have a group text set with some of the deities. Dionysus, Bastet, Loki, coolest cats in town. Oh, I pray to all kinds of gods. I have this business where people pay me to deliver their prayers every night. I've even started to look for a Chinese factory to outsource the prayers. Praying is for fools. I took compromising pics of a god molesting a tree. Now I blackmailed him for whatever I want. A lot more effective. Oh, that one, I guess. You took it. You find a genie in a bottle. You can ask for whatever you want. What do you ask for? A rainbow that you can eat. I don't ask for anything. I drink the genie from the bottle. I can grant my own wishes. Before asking for anything, you try to negotiate up to the 3 standard wishes. Him to not be so cliched. A genie and wishes so mainstream. His friendship. Infinite confetti. That's definitely Liam. This one's probably Vera's, but I still don't really know if I want to do her route or someone else's. Ah, fuck. Because I'm trying to think, if I do a route that I haven't done before, I can unlock more things and therefore might have better use of getting a secret ending. I don't know. Because there's like 30-something secret endings. How hard could it be, I say? Only getting 2 of the 30-something secret endings. That one. Fuck! I've done Damien's route like a billion million times.
Sure.
I didn't think this through. I didn't think it through. Okay. Okay, I think I could maybe use this to my advantage, though. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have... Okay, we've read this. Intense and inspiring will be remembered for generations. High school standards to creativity. Got it. Okay. You're bored and doodling in your notebook when Damien suddenly appears. What the fuck is this doodle? Is that me? Mm-hmm. Am I cuddling shirtless with Liam? What? What?
Loser.
Dude, if you were looking for a shortcut to the morgue, this is your lucky day. Give me one good reason not to cuddle your face with my fists. Oh no, they discovered your erotic fan art of them. You can't think of any way to calm down the both of them. But maybe the right answer can calm down one of them. Oh no. I don't want to explain yaoi to them. Don't be silly, you don't want to fight me. You're clearly fighting against your urge for cuddling. Neither of these are a good idea. That one. Then you start tickling Damien. Mm-hmm. What the fuck? Stop, I'll cut you. Damn, I'm not sure if you actually have the balls to face me or if you're just a complete idiot. Maybe both. And you must admit, the piece is relatively good. Look at it. This one obviously knows how we both look shirtless. It's a bit unsettling, yet a bit flattering, right? Shut up, Liam! Bet you catch Damien taking a glimpse at your but you catch Damien taking a glimpse at your masterpiece. You gain 2 boldness and 1 creativity. Okay, yeah. Not how I thought that was gonna go at all, honestly. I don't know if I should be upset or not. Okay. You find Scott and Damien shoveling hot dogs and mashed potatoes into their mouths while Coach cheers them on. Go boys, go! Munch your way to victory. Oh, there's no true sport than an eating contest. Thanks, Coach. Shut up and let me eat. Okay, we just did this one. We're gonna distract Scott with surprise fireworks. What the hell? You were planning on setting off these fireworks in here anyway. You let them rip. Hey, stop that. Who did that? Who's making noise? I'm yelling because I'm scared. They found us, Scott. The Viet Cong. Oh, lordy, it's Nom all over again. Scott and Coach flee the cafeteria. Damien lets out a sigh full of equal parts relief and mashed potatoes. Thanks. I was just eating like I normally do when these two idiots came over and turned it into a sport. It's not my fault I eat so fast. I've got a literal furnace in my stomach. Damien lets you have some of his half-chewed hot dogs. Nice. Some would say it's almost like making out with him. I wouldn't say that, but okay.
Sure.
All right, let's go get some fun up. The day goes, that day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party, gain too fun. Jesus Christ. Afterwards, you see Polly and Damien eating some delicious-looking cookies. Hey! Would you like to buy a cookie to benefit the agents of chaos? I'm trying to get my destructive capitalism badge. All proceeds go directly to the uprising of chaos over order, and it's tax deductible. As I was setting fire to a nursing home the other day, I heard a voice echo so loudly in my head that my teeth rattled. It told me of an ancient order, and as it was described to me in 1,000 voices, blood trickled from my ears. Fucking metal. And then the voices gave me a badge for harassment of the elderly. And I earned my first badge for being unable and unwilling to stop partying. My goal is to get enough badges to make a bikini out of it and then wear it and nothing else everywhere forever. My goal is to get enough badges that Polly makes a bikini out of them and wears it and nothing else everywhere forever. Nice. I wonder what badge we should go for next and what hijinks we can get into Turn It. It's crazy and chaotic, being single and partying forever. Chaos is always better. Some sensible agony. Replace all the water in the school with swarms of mosquitoes. I've done this one before, and I unleashed the mosquitoes, and it went bad, but I got a heart from Damien, I'm pretty sure. Which one's the smarter option? Do I risk losing a heart from Damien, but maybe be right? Or possibly risk both, because I'm an idiot.
Awesome, boo.
It was the right one this time. Let's go. I mean, nothing is quite as chaotic or miserable as being covered head to toe in bug bites. And I have ghost skin, so there's no way I can accidentally be caught in the middle of this. Yeah, and if any of those little motherfuckers try to come near me, I'll just torch them. Miserable Minutai badge, here we come. I don't know what that is. Go team! The three of you immediately set to work, draining all the school's pipes of water and funneling in swarms of live mosquitoes instead. Yay! Students trying to take a drink of water suddenly find themselves with a mouthful of winged parasites, stealing the blood from their tongue and gums. I'm trying to remember how badly this went before, but it was bad. Students sit down on the toilet, only have their genitals accosted by thirsty, pointy proboscis. Suddenly go to wash student. Oh my god. I can't read anymore. I've been reading too much. This is gonna be a fun next 2 days. Students go to wash their hands and are then unable to use them the rest of the day because of how swollen they are from dozens and dozens of itchy, awful bites. Yay! We're heroes!
It's Damien LeVay, bitches!
I love him so much. Order motherfucking obliterated. What a delightful prank for everyone involved. Me when I lie. Me when I spread misinformation on the internet. Later in the week, you see Damien and Polly proudly displaying their miserable Minutai badges. Agents of Chaos. 1. Order 0. And you gain 2 fun and 1 creativity. I'm glad that went well. You love to see it.
Sure.
Alright, what do I need? I suppose money. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems a little stupid and dangerous. It's like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain 2 money. Let's go. The quiet of the library. Haha, nah, just kidding. This is Spooky High. There's never quiet anywhere. It's interrupted by profanity-laced screaming. You good-for-nothing fuck garbage piece of shitballs machinery. I love him. Oh, hey, Brian. Did you catch last night's Sport of Seats? Don't tell me if you did. I had to miss it for reasons entirely unrelated to the arson committed at the nursing home last night. And now I need to use the internet, but I feel like no matter what I do, there are spoilers lurking everywhere. I need to check my email, but what if Scott got so excited about a plot twist he emailed me about it and put the spoiler on the subject line? I want to go on my favorite arson enthusiast website, but what if they're talking about how sick the dragon's fire was last night when it roasted some character I don't want to know who it was? Do you see my problem here? The net is dark and full of terrors. I can't put my whole fucking life on hold over fucking Sport of Seats, but I'll burn this place to the ground before I let this episode get ruined for me. Honestly, that ultimatum seems somewhat weak, since Damien would probably burn the whole place to the ground with no prompting whatsoever. But you might as well give him a hand anyway. Create an algorithm that disseminates hundreds and hundreds of fake spoilers about Sport of Seats, so even if Damien does stumble across real spoilers, he won't know it. Let's mess up your brain so good, you won't know how to read. That's a bad idea. You sit down at the computer next to Damien's and get to work using all the skills you learned in AP hacking and cyber terrorism. What are you doing? As is classic Brian, you don't actually engage in a dialogue, but rather continue on your noble mission. That's so true. I completely forget that your character Brian doesn't actually have conversations with them. The narrator just explains what you do. What a weird, fourth wall breaking, game commentary. You quickly create, this game is full of it though. You quickly, as if I've never played it before. Today. You quickly create an AI for your plan named Roberto, which is an acronym for nothing, you just like the name Roberto. Soon your genius program is ready. Debbie the Dragonon is actually the heir of the hilltop. What? What's this? Did you just put a spoiler in front of my very eyes? Debbie the Dragonon is actually a white and has been dead for 1,000 years. Oh, I see. This one says in last night's episode, Tim died. But this other one says, in last night's episode, it was revealed that all this time, Tim was actually an actor from another TV show that was mistakenly on the Sport of Seas set. With so many characters, nobody realized until now. You flooded the internet with so many spoilers that even the spoilers are no longer spoilers. Dude, that's genius. With this many things bouncing around my head, I'm pretty sure none of this will actually stick. And I could be appropriately entertained and surprised by whatever incest and murder I missed last night. And you know how much I love murder. Maybe we can watch it together sometime. Ah, yes, you gain 2 fun in 1 charm. Let's go! That's what you love to see.
Sure.
Hey, the coach is back. Alright. You find Scott and Damien immersed in their favorite mobile game, Pokemon's Go, based on the classic Pocket Humans. My original Bossworth. Oh, I just did this one too. I just did this one. Okay. Pelt them with steamed vegetables. Ah, vegetables! We hate those! Stop it! Seriously, pelt us with ground beef or something, or at least some sausages or pig's ears. How about some forks and knives? Or some knives and knives? I'm just gonna keep throwing knives. Ah, these knives are almost as bad as the vegetables. Guys, come on, stop throwing carrots and knives at my cousins. You stop, alright? As soon as the wolf pack have retreated out of range. Nice thinking. Finally a use for vegetables, am I right? Damien barely remembers to take the knife out of his hand before high-fiving you. He does though, so that's a win. Yay!
Sure.
Alright. What do I need? I need creativity and smarts. Well, let's go to class, because I don't think I've been there yet. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. Partway through class, you break into groups. You notice Damien by himself at a desk, thinking hard. Damien? Thinking hard? In class? You ask him what's up. It's just a stupid writing assignment. I'm supposed to write 2 pages on a destructive tool that's better than fire. Better than fire? What's better than fire? Fire is my thing, my whole brand. I swear Miss Demon Slayer's got it in for me. What am I supposed to write about? You never thought you'd see the day that when Damien would ask your advice about destructive tools, but you've been preparing nonetheless. You tell him, more fire, sarcasm. More fire? Of course, more is always better, like with capitalism or carnage. It seems like the answer to my problem was inside me all along. Inside me is where I keep all my fire. In fact, why write a paper when I could set fire to a paper instead? Yes! Damien engulfs the entire classroom in flames, just like every other week. This time, though, there's more flames. You're not sure whether Miss Demon Slayer will accept this as an answer, but it hardly matters. Her grade book is already burned to ash. You gain 2 fun and 1 boldness. Let's go!
Sure.
And creativity. That's creativity, right? Yes. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that— okay, yeah, it did that. 2 creativity. You see Damien beating the piss out of a goblin, like he always does when he's depressed. You go over and ask him what's up. It's this whole heir to the throne of hell thing. It's really bumming me out. I hate being a prince of hell, and I'm gonna hate being a king of hell even more. I mean, how am I supposed to rebel against authority when I am the authority? Ugh, not even beating the piss out of this goblin is cheering me up. Damien continues to beat the piss out of the goblin, but his heart clearly isn't in it. I mean, is there anything rad I can do as a king of hell? Literally anything? Forgetting about the ultimate way to fight authority, total war.
Fucking metal.
Oh yeah, war. I totally forgot about war. Probably because my dads are such lame asses. They keep going on about, what's the word? Diplomancy? Diplomonkey? Diplomacy? Am I saying that right? Diplomacy. Whatever. I'll have it taken out of the dictionary when I'm king. Suck on that, Webster! Damien's so excited he even stopped strangling that goblin. It sends you a massage coupon as a thank you. You gain 2 smarts and 1 boldness. Yay! This is— I'm not even gonna say it's going
Sure.
well, because then it'll start going really badly. You sit down to enjoy a nice normal meal at the Spooky's High School cafeteria as usual. All JK, something fucked up is always going on here. Okay, do you wanna come sit with us and our imaginary friend, no one else? Okay, I've done this. It's obviously brought such a beast to the kitchen to turn it into the next Monster Chef champion so you can split the big Monster Chef cash prize. I've done this one before too, I think. What a kick-ass idea! Which was obviously ours. You're right. That was our idea. Hooray! We're geniuses! And I have just what I need here. Training montage music. Suddenly you start a training montage in which the 3 of you try to teach cooking to the wild beast. You suck at it since you're not big chefs yourselves, and also because it's a wild beast and it keeps on devouring people and wreaking havoc. But it is quite an epic training montage. Afterwards, you're all sitting excited in front of a portable TV. The Monster Chef show is about to start. You're holding cute, supportive signs, and you even got yourself a custom-made t-shirt of the wild beast. Whoa! This is the big day! Also, how is it that we trained the wild beast and it's now on the show, if it's still noon and the cafeteria time hasn't even ended? Shh, Scott. Time works in mysterious ways when it comes to training montages. Okay, boys. I only hope it isn't a souffle challenge. We know the wild beast isn't good at souffles. The wild beast isn't good at anything aside from devouring people and wreaking havoc. You quietly watch the show. The challenge is Beef Wellington! Fuck yeah! No souffle! I think that Beef Wellington would probably be harder? Okay. Not so surprisingly, once the challenge begins, the wild beast just starts to devour the other contestants and destroys the show's set. You see the judges screaming, "Who the fuck let a wild beast enter the competition?" The wild beast is disqualified. Well, I guess that's it. We might not have won the cash prize, but we won the most valuable of prizes. The prize of laughing at our wild beast fucking up everything on the Monster Chef set, which is a memory we will cherish forever. Is Damien ready to cherish memories that include you? Wowee! Wowee! We're not even halfway through the week.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, what do I need? Money, charm. That was charm, right? We'll get some charm. That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. Two charm. Okay. Keep telling I'm getting tired of reading. You're doing your thing when a wild Damien suddenly appears. Hey you look like you have nothing better to do. I need a mount for the prom because walking's for losers. And also because I lost my driver's license after I drove my motorcycle through another Sunday school picnic. But I won't take just any lame-ass mount. I need the best creature in hell. So let's brainstorm. If you don't answer in the next 10 seconds, I'm putting a bit in your mouth and riding you. Talking Ellie here, so okay. He's gotten mad at me before because that's, like, offensive. So both of them are offensive to him based on your stats? Are you talking about grandma? You want me to ride my grandma into prom? Would you ride your grandma? Oh shit, what if they think she's my date? It's bad enough I have to feed her and bathe her every night. You know, you look about the right size to be a grandma treat. You're pretty sure that's not a compliment. You flee her before you can find out for sure. You lose 2 charm and 1 fun. Fuck! Shit! Asshole! It's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted to have happen. I told you, the moment I start talking about how it's going too well, things are gonna go to shit. I knew it! I knew that was gonna fucking happen. Alright. So you spent some time in the library's PC managing your start care. You deceive a lot of people with this sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice, you gain... Okay, yeah, too many. Got it. Liam and Damien stand over a pile of books Liam has gathered. They're scowling intently as if the books have personally wronged them.
Mainstream.
Our school teaches the most common mainstream basic material imaginable.
I think there's only one thing we can do, really.
Petition the school to include works of value.
Burn the books.
Damien, you're absolutely right. The fight against anti-intellectualism must be telegraphed in strong action, not just empty words.
Damien snaps his fingers and the books burst into flames. You have to admit, between a petition and fire, fire is the much cooler option. Unfortunately, it's at this exact moment that Crazy Martin chooses to appear. Oh no. No, not again. He always thinks these things are my fault just because they are.
I can't get detention. I'm seeing a nondescript yogurt resort concert this weekend.
I'm trying to identify if that's like a play on an actual band, but I can't figure it out.
And the band only plays once in a blue moon when the lunar eclipse lines up with...
There's no time to let Liam finish. Quick, step in and be the hero they need. Burn down the entire library, no point of origin, no point of culprit. Tell them that there's a 3-horned paper gobbler on the loose and that was planning to devour the entire collection. Burn down the library. Duh. Without thinking, you grab as many books as you can and throw them onto the fire as well. You add a chair and a table too. Turns out pretty much everything in the library is flammable. Liam and Damien get into the spirit and are soon adding computers, magazines, and students to the bonfire. Crazy Martin runs to grab a fire extinguisher, at which point you, Liam, and Damien are able to sneak out of the library, leaving behind no possible trace of evidence, considering everything you touched is charred. Hot damn! That was some of the best arson I've ever seen, and believe me, I know my arson.
Perhaps when they restock the library, they'll choose books with a more diverse array of historical perspectives.
Or, even better, they won't, and then we can do this shit all over again. If high school doesn't work out for you, at least you've got a bright future as a career arsonist. You gain 2 boldness and 1 fun. Yay.
Sure.
Lunchtime. Why isn't he here anywhere?
Show me that money.
Ah, you missed me and my shit, huh? Worry no more. All this shit can be yours if you have the money. Not me, though. Okay. A blanket. With 2 holes. I think if I get a tattoo, he'll think I'm cool. Why is there? Okay. Fake badass
See you
tattoo!
later.
I'm so bold. No refunds. Got it. I'm okay with that.
Sure.
Charm. Going back to gym, baby! They never bought dodgeball matches. I've probably read all of these now. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes, preventing part of your yeah, I did that one already. Plus 2 charm. The game was so close, the other team demands a rematch. This one goes way worse. Your team is down to just you and Damien. The other team has all the balls except for the one you're holding. We're boned. Time to just cover our nuts and let them get it over with. I mean, I'm only in this game so I can accidentally hit people in the face. I'm not, like, skilled. It's not like you have some sort of super secret ultimate dodgeball trick hidden up your ass, right? Actually, you do. You take a deep breath and bust out your ultimate technique. The 5-point ball exploding heart technique. Gun. Gun? Ah yes, the most powerful dodgeball technique of all. Gun. You draw your weapon You draw your weapon and fire wildly at the opposing team. They all try to take cover behind their dodgeballs, but dodgeballs are made of rubber and are therefore terrible cover. Luckily for them, they're all undead or at least mythical beasts immune to conventional weaponry, so no one dies. Your senseless violence does distract them long enough for Damien to eliminate their whole team though. They say never bring a knife to a gunfight, but they never said not to bring a gun to a ball fight. That's technically true. You have to stay late to clean up the carnage, but you still gain 2 fun and 1 boldness. Nice. Yeah. I've never seen that one before. That was fun. It's sometimes the simple answers that are the most random and silly and funny. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once it seems like you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium, but afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in a discussion, so you decided to convey it through music. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that the people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain 2 creativity. Nice. You go up to the light booth to see how Polly and Damien are doing.
Lame.
Lame. That's how we're doing.
If I'd known they'd stick me up here just because I missed audition to go to that monster truck rally, I still would have gone to that monster truck rally. But I would have gotten in like 9 more fights while I was there.
Why'd I have to be on so many cool drugs during casting? I thought the lights were like butterflies and I just wanted to play with them.
That's all in the past now. As long as we're here, I guess we better make the best of it. By fucking with Liam.
But he's so hard to mess with. He's like really good at acting.
Come on, between the 3 of us, I'm sure there's something we can do to make him forget his lines. Rewrite the whole play, but just Liam's lines. Rocket launcher. Rocket launcher. Every idea that just has to do with violence is the immediate correct answer on Damien's route, and I'm totally convinced of that. Anything that has to have you thinking a little bit too much, it's like, no, that can't be it because you're thinking too much. You have to think with violence. You have to think with violence and anarchy and attacking things. And fire and explosions. Oh yeah, duh. Thanks for reminding me about this rocket launcher I always carry around. Damien fires a rocket at the stage just as Liam makes his entrance. It doesn't kill anybody because all the actors are already undead, but it sure makes them forget their lines. After the show, a talent agent approaches the 3 of you about starring in a new reality show. It's called Pranked with a Rocket Launcher. Looks like you've got a career ahead of you in showbiz. You gain 2 money and 1 fun. Nice. Please be at lunch. What the fuck? Why in the fucking fuck isn't he here? Whatever.
Hey, stranger.
Hey, why would you study and prepare for your future when you can come here and buy some weird shit instead? Am I right? I don't even really need anything here, I don't think. Okay. Got anything that hurts people? No? The fuck? Okay. I'll just get the gift.
Catch you later.
Mind control. Because every person, inside every person there's a potential serve. Okay. I don't know what that does, but okay.
Sure.
Charm. I guess we're going back to gym class. Let's say an epic dodgeball match takes place. It's not as important as a human actor. Okay. Yeah, I did that one. To charm. Suddenly you hear the elegant gurgling sound of water trumpets. Miranda's about to issue a royal decree.
To Miranda Vanderbilt.
I, Princess Miranda Vanderbilt, grant you permission to speak casually with me for a short period. You're welcome.
Fuck yeah, you're awesome at speaking casually. Let's do this.
Now that we're speaking casually, I really wanted to tell you about the event of the season. No, not prom. I mean the event of the season for poor people.
Is this because I got her fucking book? Damn it.
I mean the Royal Winter Surf Party mandatory celebration festivity of surf lead service. My serfs and I are total BFFs, so I've decided to throw them all a party to celebrate their lifelong mandatory service to the Royal Vanderbilts. And since I love my serfs so much, this party must be the absolute best. I'll spare no expense. So I'll have my serfs build an underwater grand hall for the celebration. It should only take about 12 days of non-stop back-breaking labor. Plus, we'll need decorations for the party, so I'll have some serfs get dressed up and tie themselves to the walls. So cute! And we don't want any of my serfs missing the party if their family members get sick, so we'll have to issue a decree. Serfs are no longer allowed to have families. I'm the most generous princess of all time. But of course, I don't want you to think that I'm spoiling them. So I'll need your mind control classes just to make sure we don't have any serfs insisting that they value their families or anything dumb like that. You hand over your mind control class tape to Miranda. She's so good at controlling you, it's terrifying to think about what she'll do with actual mind control powers, but who cares? You stay in this watery bay. I'm just so excited. I feel like singing. Suddenly, an adorable little eel pops out of Miranda's purse. The fuck? Yes, that's a great idea, Princess Miranda. Let's sing! Miranda starts belting and the eel starts singing back up. Wow, this eel has shockingly great harmony. The fuck is happening? The seaweed is always... Oh my god, is she singing along? Oh my god. The seaweed is always greener in a democratic state. But my loyal serfs all my love. Exceedingly high tax rates. I'm under my rule. Surflings know better. They'll serve me forever. Now go eat your gruel. Oh my god. What a charming little tune. Who knew that monarchy could sound so fun? Miranda bows while you clap enthusiastically.
You're amazing.
Why is there an eel? What the fuck is going on? Whoa, wow, Princess Miranda, you're amazing. You have the prettiest singing voice in the whole wide world. I know, right?
I didn't know how to sing along with this song. I didn't do her justice.
I know, right? My execution serfs made sure that no one in the whole country was a better singer. Now let me introduce my song serf, Mr. Feel the Eel.
It's me, Mr. Feel the Eel.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm the luckiest eel ever because I get to help Princess Miranda plan the water surf party. That's right, of course. Of course I need my serfs to do most of the preparations for the party, as I'll be entirely consumed by the planning process. The burden of leadership falls upon royalty after all. For example, I'm going to do the difficult mental work of deciding that there will be drinks at the party. Now that I've done for the first half of the work, I'll leave you two to decide what kinds of drinks and how we'll get them and who's going to pay for them and all the rest of the planning. You're so smart, Princess Miranda. We'll take it from here.
I must depart.
Yay! I'll leave this to you two because I need to go recline in a velvet chaise and gaze out the window longingly. Owie! What an amazing opportunity for the death of the princess.
Wait, what?
Good job, comrade.
No need to act. No need to act. Continue the charade, comrade. The tyrant is out of earshot. The Vanderbilt serfs have united together in hatred, and after our years of pain and toil, we shall finally send the princess straight to the depths of her watery hell. Let your loathing boil to the surface as we plan her demise. This foolish party she has planned will be the setting for our assassination.
The revolution is here.
And while I care not what drink fills the punch bowl, be sure not to partake. I will add in the massive dose of poison to the beverage, ensuring that all of the princess's guards will be deceased by the time the party is through. The revolution is here.
Comrade.
I take my leave, comrade. May you dream of the end of tyranny, the end of monarchy, the end of Princess Miranda. Bwahahaha. Just as Mr. Feel the Eel is swimming away. Wait, how is he swimming? You're not underwater. Didn't anyone tell this eel the law of physics? Miranda returns. I'm back! Whoa, that gazing was so exhausting. I assume that you finished planning the drinks? Think fast. It'll break Miranda's heart to know her serfs are planning to assassinate her, but you can't let her die before prom. She's the only one with the hookup for an underwater limo. What the fuck is going on? Remember 2 minutes ago when I was on Damien's route? Yeah, I don't either. Drinking is overrated, Miranda. You can't have drinks at your party, or do you want serfs getting ideas? You know what? Nowadays, cool kids only drink the latest, trendiest soda flavor, poison antidote. Okay.
Serfs with ideas? That's terrifying. Oh, except for my idea having serfs. But it's different because I told them to have ideas, so really all their ideas are mine anyway. Anyway, you're absolutely right. The serfs should not drink at the party, and just to be safe, maybe serfs shouldn't drink at all. Yes, I officially decree that the consumption of liquids will now be illegal for all Vanderbilt serfs. I gently point out to Miranda that sometimes living beings need liquid to survive. Psh, food, water, shelter, whatever. All my serfs need is my generous and compassionate leadership. Wow, how could anyone want to overthrow Miranda? You can't imagine, but this tyrannical princess has overthrown your heart. You gain 2 charms and 1 smart. What the fuck just happened? How am I supposed to recover from that? How am I supposed to live the rest of my life
Sure.
knowing that happened? Anyway, let's go to the auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, but also as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You gain 2 creativity. My back hurts so fucking bad. We the devs dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run. If only there were other players. It'd be fun if it'd be nice. Thanks for telling me I don't have friends. I'll never forgive you for this. Game devs. Just kidding. I love your game. I forgive you. But that hurt my feelings. Around the corner you hear the sound of princessly singing in Eelish maracas, which can only mean one thing. I was on Damien's path and doing a good job. Now you're telling me I'm stuck with fucking Miranda? Because I got her stupid book that I didn't even want? That I got on accident because Damien wasn't at lunch? Are you Okay. I did say I wanted a special ending. I'm getting what I asked for, and now I'm mad. Oh, Mr. Feel the Eel, I'm so excited for the winter surf party. I could...
Under the ocean.
Sing? Oh, I guess. I was gonna say that I'm so excited I could burn down a medium-sized village, but singing is a good idea too. Let's do it. Okay. A whole new surf. Mr. Feel the Eel harmonizes perfectly with Miranda's feudal ballad. I'm not gonna sing in her voice. A whole new surf, though you have served me through and through. As your feudal lord, if I get bored, I'll kill and replace you. Nice. Give Miranda and her murderous eel a standing ovation. You are already standing, so technically you just started clapping, but it still counts. Eel-o! I didn't even see you there, fellow surf. You're definitely not a surf, but you're also not about to correct an eel with a hidden switchblade. Beautiful singing, princess. It's such an honor to join you in this magical wonder of song. You know, it's times like these that I'm so happy that I have serfs. I mean, if you weren't here, who would listen to my lovely singing voice? Me? Listen to my own voice? I don't think so.
So sad.
Just the thought of Princess Miranda's songs going to waste. Wah! Mario falling. Wah! That's how he cries. Wah! Okay. I'm amusing myself. Oh, don't cry, Mr. Feel the Eel. I know what will make you feel better. Extensive and laborious party planning. Yeah, you're right, princess. That would cheer me up right away. I knew it. In that case, we're missing one critical thing for the winter surf party. Activities. This will likely be the only party my serfs will ever have the chance to attend, so we should make it as fun and memorable as possible. Oh, I'm just bursting with ideas. But princess, can we play Shave the Princess's Neck? Each serf could shave your neck with their sharpest sword. Doesn't that sound so adorable? OMG, I love it! Everyone will admire how hairless my neck is. I mean, my neck is already hairless, but I guess if everyone uses their sword on my neck, it'll be even more hairless? Or we could dig a special princess pit and fill it up with the cutest animals, feral panthers. Princess Miranda, you can pet the fluffy panthers all night in your special and escapable pit. Yes, Mr. Feel the Eel, you're a genius.
Down with the Mer Kingdom.
Or we could simply sit you down on your gluttonous throne and read aloud, one by one, a list of the atrocities and injustices you have committed until Poseidon himself smites you down. Wah! Down with the Mer Kingdom. I mean, I love you, princess. Aw, Mr. Feel the Eel, you're so precious. I didn't even know peasants could be this cute.
Anyways, as I was saying, wow, a butterfly! Miranda abruptly leaves to chase the butterfly, but wait, that means you're alone with...
Salutations, comrade.
I mean, he said it himself. You've done well to weather the tyranny of the Vanderbilts so far, but fear not, the day of their demise fast approaches. The evil princess is falling into our traps, just as we intended. She thinks she's just choosing a party activity, but she will actually choose the method of her own death. Ha! The irony is so as delicious as the sweat of the proletarii. I don't know.
Bye, comrade.
Ah, she returns. Bye, comrade. May the blood of the monarch salt the earth.
Farewell.
I mean, farewell, team. Party planning can be so stressful, but I feel so much better after vivisecting that butterfly. Fun fact, the most beautiful parts of a butterfly is its gorgeous glistening stomach innards. Oh, did Mr. Feel run off again? Well, whatever. His party oh my god. His party activity suggestions were just so perf. We can just use one of them, unless you have anything better in mind. Impress Miranda with a killer party activity. Well, not literally killer. Ideally, you're hoping for something fun, family-friendly, and assassination-proof. The security game. If you murder someone, you lose. You're looking for a game that serves as the opium of the people. There's no better opium of the people than actual opium. So a game about smoking lots of opium. Seems pretty bold to me. Can't believe that was the right option. Wow! Can you imagine how cute the serfs will look with their little opium pipes? The fuck is happening? That would just be so precious. But of course, I sound like a Disney princess. I'm losing her voice so bad. I'm losing my voice in general. Like I said, this is gonna be a long week. But of course, one can't partake in opiates without a matching outfit. Each serf will need their own opium pipe and matching opium hat and their own opium ascots. Yes, absolutely. It'll be so adorable. Opium is the perfect party activity. Plus, it's family friendly. Miranda's Mer Kingdom produces plenty of opiates to stock the party, but in order to find a fashionable ascot for each and every serf, Miranda's father has to conquer 2 peaceful democratic republics. Isn't Daddy the best? It wasn't easy to bring those kingdoms under the Vanderbilt's iron fist, but it'll be worth it for these outfits. The world takes a step away from the shining light of democracy, but you take a step towards Miranda's heart. You gain 2 creativity and 1 charm. I miss Damien's route. It was
sure.
easier to live. Do I even dare? Do I even dare sit with him at this point? Does it even matter anymore? You arrive at Scott and Miranda's table to find Scott happily chowing down while Miranda stares horrified at her tray. What's wrong, Miranda?
Yuck.
Isn't it obvious? Right here on my tray, fish sticks.
Yeah, Fish Stick Friday, isn't it great?
It is not great, Scott. The fish are my subjects. This is clearly the work of the air people.
Air people?
Yes, do you not know of the air people? The merfolk's most hated rival? Don't you read the news?
Yeah, sure, because I totally know how to read. What?
Well, I must insist that you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. It is high treason.
Oh, but I've been looking forward to Fish Stick Friday since last Fish Stick Friday. Are you sure I can't eat any? He's asking Miranda while holding a fish stick really close to his mouth, but you feel like you've got a better answer to settle this argument. You blurt out, haven't you heard, Scott? Fish sticks make you worse at sports. They contain ball-dropinol and nerdoflavin. Fish sticks contain absolutely no fish. It's all garden snails and food-grade plastic. Scott can eat as many as he wants. Which is what I'd normally go with. Oh no! Not nerdoflavin and ball-dropinol. Those are 2 of the worst ones. Do the air people want me to be bad at sports?
Of course they do, Scott. The air people hate sports and sportsmen. It's one of the most loathsome things about them. Aside from their feathers and their socialism.
Well, then I'm not gonna eat any more fish sticks ever again. Fish Stick Friday, more like Fish Stick Bye Day? Yeah, man, I gotta go tell the rest of the wolf pack about this. Scott runs off to spread anti-air people propaganda, and Miranda gives you a most regal smile. I still
Sure.
really don't know how to feel right now about any of this. Okay, what do I need? Smarts. Okay, let's go. Go ahead. That day you learned a ton of spells that are all as cool as... I'm doing it again. That day you learn a ton of spells that are all as cool as they are seemingly useless. A spell to reduce stickers' stickiness. A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. A spell to gain +2 smarts. You actually use that last spell and you gain 2 smarts. After advising her with the party drinks and activity... Yeah, it totally just fully put me on Miranda's route after that. I'm so confused. I played most of the game towards Damien though, so I don't know what I should do. After advising her with the party drinks and activities, Miranda decides to officially invite you to join her party planning committee. Of course, Miranda's invitation is an official draft notice including death threats for refusal or tardiness, and an armored guard detail to fetch you for an immediate emergency meeting.
Greetings and salutations.
I'm so glad you could make it. Welcome you two to our final official planning meeting for the Winter Surf Party. Woohoo! It's an honor to be on Princess Miranda's divine committee. The serfs are so excited for the party. And I'm excited too. I can't wait to see the looks of joy on the faces of the serfs. It warms a ruler's heart. However, there has been a slight planning setback. A few dozen serfs had the audacity to die during their party preparation work. Something about exhaustion and chronic dehydration and horrendously inhumane working conditions.
Yuck!
Such icky rebellion, but don't worry, I officially uninvited any serfs rebellious enough to die before the party, so that little matter is solved. And now we move on to the main subject of our meeting, the cake. Whoa, how lucky the serfs are that you're serving a cake. What kind of cake is it, Princess Miranda? Good question, Mr. Phil the Eel. We're serving many great cakes. My most anticipated one is a simple angel food cake. The 2 main ingredients in the cake are angels and food. It'll be the most delicious cake ever. I'm told that... Macerated? Angel meat gives the most delicate, subtle flavor. I wouldn't know, of course, as my eating serfs handle all my tasting for me.
Holy bubbles!
This cake sure sounds heavenly. Princess, did you get my joke? But since the cake will be the centerpiece of the whole party, simply tasting delicious won't be enough. Once I saw a man hop out of a cake at a bachelorette party. I'm unsure how he lost all of his clothes, but the effect was incredible. Yes, we'll need some kind of marvelous surprise inside the angel food cake. What kind of surprise would excite the serfs? Perhaps a copy of our Mer Kingdom Constitution? Signed headshots of their beloved princess? Or coupons for extra punishments? What do serfs even like? Papa Princess, you've been working so hard planning this party, why don't you let Brian and I come up with a surprise? After all, you deserve a surprise more than anyone. Oh, Mr. Phil the Eel, I couldn't agree more. I shouldn't have to work hard on anything ever. But I don't want to make it too easy on you, so I demand that the cake contains 2 surprises inside. Each one of you should come up with one surprise. Oh, I assure you, Princess, you'll be surprised. Your face will be painted with a shock so intense that the bells of justice shall finally ring across the watery valleys of the Mer Kingdom.
Au revoir.
Perfect, that's what I'm going for. Well then, I'm off to go prepare my party guillotine. Oh, don't worry, it's only for tardy serfs.
Comrade Feel is here.
Hail! Comrade Phil is here, the leader of the Mer Rebellion. Once again, I have leveraged my political position with the princess. The stage is set for our coup. This party shall be the start of a new age, an age of reason, an age of freedom, the age of the new Mer Kingdom. I shall use this ridiculous cake surprise scenario to plant a deadly and vicious assassin inside the dessert itself. When Princess Miranda slices into the cake, our assassin will slice into her. Freedom to the serfs, death to the princess. We shall toast to the rise of the proletariat. Ugh, Mr. Feel the Eel is such a party pooper. If you wish, you can plan some kind of second cake surprise, as the princess mentioned. But whatever you do, she will not live to see it. My assassin shall end her faster than she ended the life of my brother, Mr. Jaleel the Eel.
Glory to the new Mer Kingdom.
I shall see on you the morrow, comrade. Glory to the new Mer Kingdom. Mr. Feel the Eel slithers away. Quick, come up with a counter surprise that will neutralize Mr. Feel the Eel's deadly cake assassin. Very convincing propaganda in favor of the royalty. The assassin's grandma, in order to scold him about committing regicide. Grandmas hate regicide.
Well, Miranda's dead. There's no way that you can write convincing political pamphlets yourself. You got a D- in last semester's propaganda class. So you turn to the most equally influential people you can think of. Children. Influenceable. I'm an idiot. You spend weeks teaching a royal awareness class to a group of 6-year-olds. Your students turn in their final art project macaroni and crayon pamphlets explaining why the Vanderbilts have a divine right to rule the people, own all means of production, and administer the death penalty with no checks or balances. The pamphlets are sincere and convincing, but you spent so much time focusing on the dangers of communism that you really neglected to focus on their spelling. Are these pamphlets even legible? God, children are such idiots. You stuff the pamphlets into the angel food cake, right alongside Mr. Field the Eel's assassin. You cut your fingers on the raw macaroni and lose 2 creativity and 1 fun. What the fuck was I supposed to do about that? I was on his path! They forced me onto Miranda's. She's gonna die. She's gonna die.
Sure.
Don't be silly, Brian. There's no time to be asking about prom and other commoner celebrations. It's time for...
It's a special ending, though. Let's be real.
the Royal Winter Surf Party mandatory celebration festivity of Surfly Service. Yes, my princess, it'll be a party to die for. Aw, Mr. Field the Eel, your words are so kind. And completely devoid of my underlying meanings. Indeed.
Oh boy, you hope your efforts to disarm all of Mr. Field the Eel's plans for the assassination have worked. They haven't. The last one did not. Miranda is dead. The day of the party happens and...
Revolution is more important than cake!
Nice! Your plans succeeded! Yay! Fuck you, Mr. Field the Eel! You have prepared such a kick-ass party that you stopped Miranda's serfs from assassinating her. It's not every day you can say that you've arranged a party so dope it stopped a coup. A part of you feels some guilt for using dirty tricks to keep exploiting serfs from seeking freedom from a violent tyranny. But the guilt is heavily overshadowed by the joy of seeing Miranda happy. Yes, cake is better than revolution. I got a new secret ending. What the fuck? Death to all air people. Most likely to devour his own children to survive. Okay. That sure was an ending. Not the ending I was even aiming for. That's what I mean, though. I did... Okay. Flashback moment. I had said that if I try not to get a secret ending, I always manage to get one. I completely was, like, pandering to a specific character, and I accidentally ended up on the secret ending of another character. Did I call it, or did I call it? Anyway, those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living. I didn't even go to the Monster Prom. I didn't even go. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened and it was wonderful. Miranda used her vast knowledge of serfs to get a job handpicking the best serfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her serfs to do the work. Liam kept doing art so hard that he eventually evaporated and became the concept of coolness itself. As he left the physical plane, the last thing Liam did was give everyone a condescending look. Damien loved fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. It's us. I don't even know how to process that. It took such a 180 in the last, like, 3 days. Or weeks? It's meant to be weeks, isn't it? I still don't know how to feel. Aaron Hansen is the voice of Scott? Am I a fucking moron? How have I never picked up on that? It does sound exactly like him. Are you fucking for real? Mr. Ego Raptor, half of Game Grumps, voices Scott. Why didn't I know this until just now? It sounds just like him! Like, I'm recalling even just the little laugh that Scott does. That sounds so similar to Aaron's laugh. I'm so dumb. I'm blowing my own mind right now. Aww. It's us. W. What the fuck is happening right now? Okay, thanks. I'll look at them now. Thank you. What in the hell? I never realized her serfs were animals. I guess it makes sense, but why? That's so cute. That is so— What is this one? Oh my god! Okay then. I'm totally normal and fine. I'm having a blast. So are these all just characters I haven't met yet? Such as Feel the Eel. Oh my god. I can't believe that's a real character. Okay, there's more. Cute. I love it. That's adorable. I don't know how to process a single thing that's happened to me in the last, like, 45 minutes. I genuinely have, like... Oh my god. Fucking please? I have no words to explain, like, anything that's just happened to me. I really don't know how to feel. Well, I guess that's the stream for today, folks. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Miranda for absolutely taking over that last round of the game. That sure was fun, I guess. Thank you, Aaron from Game Grumps, for voicing one of the best characters in this game ever in life. Thanks to, my jaw for literally being in pain right now. I'm feeling great. I can't wait to talk for just this long for the next 2 days. I hope you're ready. We've got Monster Prom 2 coming at you tomorrow. And then, after that, we've got fucking Dial Town again, baby. We're revisiting Dial Town. I didn't mean to revisit 2 games this week. That's just how the cookie crumbles, though. Yeah, and, that should be fun. It'll be fun. It'll hopefully be earlier as well. The stream should be— I always say that, but this time I mean it. I want to stream earlier. Oh, thanks to my Batman pants for making an appearance as well. Fit check. Okay. I need to go to bed. Goodbye. Here's Pitbull and some jazzy music for you. Bye!